So, here we are. DAGDAGIEL, yet another one. Episode 10, actually, altogether. Episode 3 of our streaming series. So, who would like to do a recap?
Not me.
Oh, Barry. Come on.
I vote Jordan.
I vote Jordan.
I vote Vespera.
Jordan's recap.
Jordan's recap.
Jordan's recap. Okay. The staff started talking to me.
Which staff? You can't just say the staff. You gotta tell me a fucking story, Jordan.
Once upon a time, there was the elven staff burning lands.
Ooh. Ooh, not bad.
It started talking to me, and sort of gave me these things that it wanted me to do.
Right.
So I pretty much got the group. We left. We're now at the Overlook camp.
Right.
We're going into an ominous tower.
An ominous tower looms above ahead. Yes. Okay.
Ahead. Sort of like prestidigitation.
Right. Anyone else like to add to this experience thus far?
Yeah, he's going completely psychotic, so we're following him.
Right. Okay. That's always a good plan. All right. Sean, would you like to add something to this?
I was going to say some members of the party may or may not trust the staff and its intentions.
Right. Well, that's reasonable.
Some.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I don't trust the staff.
To be honest, I don't think we're going to get very far because no one could climb the stairs.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they.
that's right. We kept falling down the stairs, chasing after Alexander.
I believe the last thing that happened was everybody did get to the top of the stairs, and that's where we stopped it.
No.
No.
I'm the only one
No.
that got up.
We literally,
I
me
got
and
up to
Alcas literally fell down. We're the only ones that attempted it, and we
Right.
both fell down.
Okay. Do you guys continue trying to get up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. Well, without any further checks, we shall say that it is rainy, wet, and slippery, and that you do fall a number of times, but I shall not penalize you with hit points at this time. However, when you get to the top of the stairs, you're now standing on the top of this rock that is broken away from the side of this canyon that you're in. And there is an old stone shelter here with a broken dome. Anybody that wants to make a history check can, if they so desire.
I'll do one.
I
Alright.
will make a history check.
Very good.
I got a nat 1. I'm off to a flying start.
I got a 12, and Hurricane got a natural 7.
A natural 7. Wow.
Alcas-
Makes
Alcas
good
got
sense
14.
because I don't know a thing about this place.
I'm
All
going
right.
to forgo it. It just doesn't seem right that I would know.
Fair enough. Okay. So 14 for Alcas. Alcas, you can see that this has some Ostorian value. This location, this particular shelter seems to be the part of a dome on top of some of the Ostorian ruins that you have seen in your time, which haven't been many, but you've studied them in books. You know that the Ostorian civilization goes back over 20,000 to 30,000 years to the first age. This is the third age.
These ruins, they're old. They seem to be from the first age. It's just a wonder that they're still standing, to be honest.
This is incredible, isn't it?
Looking around, Alcas, you also see that the tower itself, up on the slope above, at the end of this canyon, basically, where the stairs go right up to its front door. There are a few broken, twisted trees up there and a little courtyard out the front, but besides that, you notice this giant-style architecture seems to have been built upon. The original, whatever was here to begin with, seems to have been ruined because the elven architecture that takes over from there is of a mixed variety, and it kind of seems to be filling in holes where the original was broken. Sorry, please continue.
What's Alexander up to? I think I'll keep an eye on him.
Alexander, what
original
are you up to?
class.
So you're standing on top of this broken rock, this Overwatch rock. Would you like to use a bonus action to take off your mute? Or you're just not saying anything? Alexander.
Jordan.
Oh, sorry, my internet was playing up. What's happened? My internet decided to crash.
What are you doing?
Waiting for the internet to work.
Fair enough. That's a valid response.
Actually, yeah, I have no idea what happened. I was too busy trying to make sure that my Xbox didn't shut down properly. So, if you could just quickly recap, Russell.
Quick recap?
Distractions.
Okay. Well, you guys it didn't matter too much to you guys actually, because you guys didn't see anything. You failed your perception checks, so don't worry. You guys have clambered up to the top of this rock now, and it's a little bit scary because it's a couple of 100 feet in the air. And on this top of this rock, there's this old stone shelter made out of one single piece of stone, basically this curved piece of broken arch, like a section of an eggshell made of stone. Alcas has realized that it has some value to the Ostorian Empire, the giants that came 20,000 years ago. So he's just mentioning how old it is. What did you say exactly, Alcas? Do you remember?
Just that it's just amazing that it's still standing, and that this looks to be from the First Age, and
Right.
that the tower looks to be of a similar age, but repaired and upgraded with different works throughout the ages.
I think someone's still in here. Do you think? Is it newly repaired?
The tower seems to be just as new inhabitants have come in, they've patchworked it up for their needs.
Right, well, maybe we should go inside. We really need a rest. It's so late.
Okay. So you guys go into the shelter.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look at your character sheets for a minute, please. Oh.
No, you get excited now.
Okay, Vespera. Inside the shelter, looking around, you see there's a bit of dirt that looks like it's a bit softer than the rest of the dirt around here, and under it you see a tiny bit of rag sticking out from under the dirt.
I'll go over to it.
Okay. You
Did
start
I pick it out?
you start sliding it out, and you realize that it's something heavy has been buried on top of this piece of cloth, or possibly in it.
Well, hey, does someone have a look at this for me? I don't know what it is.
Dumbledore shoves Alexander over. Go check it out.
I pull out my scrying crystal and I have a look.
All right. You want to make a investigation check with advantage. Go.
That is a 19.
A 19. Okay. And inside this piece of cloth is a box buried about 6 inches under the ground, underneath the shelter that you're in. Towards the back, you see evidence of a fire pit here as well, and a few furs and rugs. Everything's quite dirty.
I try to take the box out.
All right. You lift the box up out of the dirt, and it's about 8 inches long and about 4 inches thick. Rectangular.
Oh, Alexander, before you open that,
Yes.
I will guide you. I wish you luck. I hope that doesn't explode.
I hope it doesn't explode either. And I'm going to open the box.
Hang on, we go outside. If explode,
I'm
we
sure it
outside.
won't explode.
Last words, famous last words. I'm sure. He steps back quite a ways.
Okay.
Dumbledore's just standing at the back, just going, "Do it!"
All right. And who's doing what?
I am
Alexander's
opening the
opening the
box.
box.
Alexander is opening the box. Was he with your hands or with your mage hand or what?
I could actually do that. But can I do an Arcana check on it first to see if there's anything
Sure, you can.
magical about it?
You can make some sort of check. I can't guarantee that it will work regardless, but you can try.
I got a 22.
22. There are arcane letters and words and symbols on the outside of it, but sadly you took the path of sorcerer, and so thusly never studied the arcane magic. Instead you chose to directly tap it through your lineage, you cheat, you privileged sorcerer, you. So you don't know.
Dirty little wizard.
Exactly. Well, he's not a wizard, but
I turn around and say I'm not a wizard.
right.
And I step back and I use my mage hand to open the box.
Very well. Inside the box, there is a key. There also is a piece of paper rolled up. A strip of parchment.
How did it explode?
Can you make perception checks? Anybody that's looking at the parchment.
I'll wander up and peer over
Flaccid
Alex.
20?
Flaccid 20. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one. Why not? Let's
Anybody else get a good perception check?
Nope. I got 13.
13.
Ditto.
13's not really good enough, I'm afraid. It appears to be not parchment though, but perhaps leather.
I'll lean over everybody.
Rokan, you can have advantage on this check.
Okay.
Why?
There is a reason.
A 16?
16 for Rokan?
16 for Rokan.
Okay, so what did we get? A 16 for Rokan, a 20 for somebody? A flaccid 20 was it?
Flaccid 20 for me.
For Alex. And anybody else get anything decent? 13s was it for everybody
13's
else?
all round.
All right.
For me and Vespera.
Right, well, you and Vespera, you notice that it seems to be made of leather, like a very fine leather. Rokan and Alex, this is elf leather. This is made from the skin of elves.
Oh, somebody had right idea there.
I turn to the elven friends and just go, yep, don't want to look at this one.
What
This is not
Why?
Sean, what
Whatever
what did you get, Sean, on that check?
Wait, you turn to the elven friend, so
I
that's
didn't.
Alcas
I
and me.
was, I'm
Yes.
standing back a bit from the group.
Right,
Okay, so Alcas don't see shit, so I'm the only elven friend.
right, okay.
Well, I can still see him, so I just say it's elven skin.
Do you unroll it or anything?
I do unroll it, yes.
Good way to preserve stuff, elven skin.
Inside it are the words, "Return the staff of the dread horde, or suffer the consequences."
What language is it written in?
It's written in Common, actually, but it has a kind of old flair, like middle, like
This
Middle
is gonna
English
be
or
really
something.
left field, but could I maybe do a... what would it be? Would it be a history to see if I know what elf this has come from? Like Latin or something?
You can make a history check.
That actually worked. Let's hope the roll works. 17?
17. So what particular evidence are you trying to utilize for this check?
Well, we're not normally commonly seen up these parts. So I'm just trying to figure out
Not for a very long time, at least.
Yeah. Is it like a recent elf in, like, let's say the last 50 years or whatever, or has it been like since the last elves were in DAGDAGIEL?
And you're referring to the staff?
The skin.
The
skin. Of
skin.
the elf.
The skin. You don't know how old it is. It's at least... yeah, you would say it's more than 100 years old. As for anything else, yeah, that's probably about all I can tell you.
I know it's a bit of a stretch. That's why I was just
Yeah.
looking for like the age to see if it was like recent or if it had been through time.
I probably would have made a nature check, to be honest, to figure out the age of the skin.
Okay.
Alexander, is there any way that you could talk to... What was his name again?
Dumbledore.
Brick...
Oh, the staff.
Brick...
Stuff.
Brick... I don't remember. You
Oh,
only mentioned him once. But could you talk to him about this message?
Go on,
The staff
Albus.
of blind old mule.
That's the one.
I'm holding off the staff and I just say, what do you think about this note?
You say that to the staff, like thinking it
Yeah.
to the staff.
Thinking it to the staff, yeah.
You can return me to the Shadar-kai, if you will, but your opportunity will be wasted.
I think this in my mind. I say I take note of that and we'll take it under advisement.
I can lead you to heights of power that you have never seen. Forget House Kalen. I will make you the Emperor.
I just nod, and I don't say anything else to the group. I'm just gonna. I say he didn't say anything. He has no opinion of this star, the sun skin.
Okay. You think you would, but I will. What else is in there?
There was also a key. I picked the key up.
Mm-hmm. It's
I do an
shiny.
investigation check on it.
It's a large, shiny brass, or yeah, probably brass key. It's not very complex. It's a fairly simple-looking key.
I wonder if it belongs to something around here.
Anybody that wants to make a perception check on it, or rather an investigation check.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation if you're going to intentionally look at it.
Oh,
Perception
yes.
if you're just...
Yes, please, investigation, yes. 14.
25.
Ooh.
I'm going to be looking around with my scrying crystal.
Oh,
around
it's a
the
natural 20.
room. It's pretty nice. With my scrying crystal and looking around the room, and looking at key as well, seeing if there's anywhere where this key can go into.
Okay. Well, first of all, I was going to say Sage Vespera, you notice that the key has some arcana on it. It has concentric circles designed into the locking mechanism of the inside of it, where the bits catch. What are they called? I can't remember the words, but anyway, that has words for that stuff, yes. And there's circles and designs inside the key that appear to be of a mystical nature to you. Alexander, you
Just been
look...
told that sorry, we've just had someone in the chat saying that some of our mics are quite low.
Mics are low. Okay, let's work on that now.
Thank you, Mark. Much appreciated.
One moment, please. Checkity check, check, check. Checkity check, check, check. Can you guys talk for me?
That was mine.
Hello.
How are we now?
How we doing?
Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3, hi.
Check,
Hi.
check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Hi,
This is
hi,
better.
hi.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
how
cool.
bad was it? How much difference did that make? Are we talking about like
Thank
20%
you.
difference or 80% difference, you know, to the sound? I hope it wasn't like completely screwed, but anyway. That's why we're supposed to do sound checks and stuff. But we forgot. So anyway, okay, so what are you guys doing? You're looking at this key. You found it's got some magical markings on it. Alexander, looking around, you don't see anywhere like a lock or anything like that here. It just seems to be a shelter that maybe some ranger or something has come in here and maybe butchered some prey and cooked it or something like that. That seems to be the sort of thing this area has been used for in the past. You find some old bones on the floor from, nom nom nom, chuck the bones sort of thing.
As you do. I think I say to the group, I think we should have a rest.
I
Oh
agree.
yes, of course.
Wow.
You're not going to run off on us this time, are you?
That doesn't make a difference much,
No,
seems.
I need to rest.
He won't be able to run off anyway because while you're resting, I will be meditating.
It's weird when you call it meditating. I mean, elves trance. Just anyway.
All right.
Trance.
So is El Dalmador going to trance, is he? Is that what I'm hearing? All right, very good.
And
So
I'm going to sleep.
You're going to sleep?
Gonna get out my bedroll and...
Are you taking watches?
Yes, I think we will be taking watches.
Well, we'll do that up until the point that El Dalmador can stay up. Because you only need 4 hours sleep. So we'll have someone cover you. And then you stay up anyway.
Also, by the way, T-sign,
Yeah.
Charlie, it literally says meditate, which is why I call it meditate, but I'll call it trance from now on for you.
It doesn't matter.
It's just, yeah. Anyway, let's sleep.
I don't mind taking the first watch. I'm not that tired.
I'd take second watch.
Do you want someone to stay up with you, Alcus?
If you would like, I don't mind. But
Sure. I'll stay up.
if you need the rest, that is fine.
Now, before we do go any further, I will get an initiative roll from everyone, please. Just in case.
That's 18 for me.
6.
10 for
18.
Rokan.
I see them
The
all.
old nat 1 + 3.
All right, so
Oh.
Vespera 18, Rokan 10, Alexander 10, Rokan's first, Alcas 4, Aldalmador 6. Actually, I'm not sure if Rokan will be first, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not happening now.
We're long resting, yeah?
I assume you're long resting.
Yeah, we're long resting.
Sweet.
Yes, please.
So you all need a total of 6 hours actual sleep. Except for the elves, who can do it in 4. So how do
4,
you...
yep.
Who's awake when?
So Alcus and I are going to stay up for the first watch.
Okay.
I'm trancing, so I can always roll a perception if you need for any immediate danger.
Yeah, same for Alcas. Alright, and Alex and Rokan, are you going to do the last watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Okay, so,
Oh, there doesn't need to be a last watch, to be honest. There just needs to be a first watch, a second watch.
okay.
And then El Dalmador, he'll be up at that point.
Right, okay.
So we just cover him for the first...
Right, so
4
you let
hours,
Eldam
at least.
rest for 4 hours, and then you guys rest for 4 hours. And everybody else
Well,
has slept for the rest of it.
We're aiming for...
It
This
doesn't
is silly.
matter.
Yeah, we'll just make sure that we've covered it. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good then. You rest. And at the end of the rest, it's about 4 in the morning, you would expect. And it's bitterly cold.
And thank you.
But you're all waking up in the darkness. And you can make perception checks for me, please.
If we're all up at that point, I
I got a 19.
I'll cast light on my on a torch.
Okay. Yep.
And was that perception?
Yes.
All right.
Do you make your perception check before or after you cast light on the torch?
Oh, probably after.
Okay. Alright, well, let us see your perception checks in the game
Only
log.
10.
Okay, so 10 for Vespera. Well, I guess the torch is why you don't see anything, because your eyes are now adjusting to that. Rokan 19, Alcas 14, Alexander 16, and Eldalmador 19. Okay. Very well. Well, first of all, it's freezing cold when you all wake up. You notice there is a tiniest bit of light in the sky coming from beyond the horizon behind the mountain, and as the slightest bit of sunlight begins to shine over the top of the mountain, you see the top of the tower for a moment flash and then becomes transparent. And for a couple of minutes you can kind of see it, but it becomes more and more invisible the higher the sun gets from the horizon. And the light is shining down into the chasm in front of this tower now, beginning to fill the gully in your direction. The edge of the wall behind you is beginning to light up. And you notice as the sun refracts backwards into the valley, back towards the tower, it becomes more and more transparent until it is simply a grey wall of stone and rock, like a quarry.
I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked by the chewing.
Sorry, I'll turn it off.
No, you're all right. You're all right, buddy. You're all right.
Well, Rokan is chewing. He was chewing something.
Makes sense.
I think he was chewing the leftover meat on the bones that were chucked away.
Right.
Or just the bones themselves.
Just the bones themselves, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, well, does anyone else have a better idea? I don't think I've seen many ways for us to approach this. We could just try the front door.
Or we could go around it.
Why don't we have a chat to the staff of All Knowing? Perhaps that could help. Right, Alexander?
I think for me, I just don't even ask the staff. I just go. I think I take a moment just to make it look like I am talking to the staff, and then I just go through the front door.
Good. Face your trial.
Well, I have good berries from last night, so does anyone else take them? You know, have some breakfast ones.
Rogan is like a rocket. You don't even get him out.
I'll take 2 if you don't mind.
That's fine. These probably won't last too long.
I take 2, and I lost one. Can I have another?
No.
I will take 2 as well.
Okay. I
Second
haven't.
sun
These are
begins
like
to
the
rise.
not so fresh ones. By the
These
way.
are the about to expire ones.
Yes.
So with that, I just take one and give one to Brokan.
You go, Alcus.
You're a good man sometimes.
Thank you, Rokan. I do try occasionally. So now he has 4 good berries.
So it is kind of a boring breakfast, but it's something. And it'll
Mine
fill
good.
you up a little. Is there anything we need? Just make sure that we've got all our resources before we go.
A good idea.
By the sounds of it, we need sharp blades. So those that have them, keep them close.
I don't have a sharp blade.
Yep, you have the bonking stick. They'll do.
And as she says that, I give her one of my +1 daggers
Oh,
that we
no,
got
no.
from the tomb.
No, thank you. Thank
Are
you.
you sure?
Absolutely. Even though I can use them, I choose not to. You know, the whole metal thing.
I got a question.
Yes,
The
Rokan.
question.
How are we going to cut to tower?
I'm sorry. What?
Are we going to tower?
Alexander?
Where is the how do you get to the tower from where we are now? Is there steps going up the
Well,
mountainside?
10 minutes ago, the steps led up to the door of the tower, but now that the sun is out, the tower seems to have disappeared and the steps lead up to an empty, ruined platform.
So
we
shadow,
we
huh?
we have to wait till night. Tower's no longer there during the day, but during the night is in its full glory.
Well, if we're just going in through the front door, it seems silly to waste an entire day. Maybe we could go up the path and check out where we knew it to be. Maybe it's just an illusion, hidden, but it's still there.
I like that idea.
I like that idea. Yep, we can do that.
Is there any way we can protect you from falling off the edge?
I said it to.
Just
I
go and
looked
take a
at
leap of faith.
I look to the rest of the group and just look at them and go, And I do
Yourself.
like a little walk up. I do like a little walk up the stairs and go.
Okay, so this is the plan.
Yeah, apparently it is.
All right. So what do? You're in your little stone hut, your little stone shelter presently. You get up out of it. Did you have horses with you?
We did, but I
We
think
did.
because when we climb the steps,
You would have had
horses
to
don't
leave
climb
them.
steps.
No,
So
you had to lift them at the bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming one of you has gone up and down once or twice to check on them and feed them.
Ooh, I could do that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you might have
don't
done that.
mind.
Okay.
It seems fitting for the druid to do that.
All right. Fair enough.
I can feed them good berry.
All right.
Hmm.
Fair enough. Can I get a perception check?
Sure. From all of us or just
Everybody.
the spirit? Sure. Perception, I suck at. Here we go.
Flaccid 20 for me,
Wow.
Oh,
21 for Alcus.
21 for me.
17.
a-
I feel bad now.
and an 18 for Rokan.
And an 18 for Rokan. It sounds like everybody
It's
hears
rolling
the-
really well.
Just as you're preparing to come down the stairs together as a group to move on, you hear the sound of stones clattering down the wall of the cliff that's about 30 feet away from where you are at the top of your pillar. Stones come rolling down the hill, a couple of big ones, and then they clatter down into the gully behind the rock.
We're
I hope
not
the horse-
alone.
Hope the horses are okay.
Looking down, it seems that the horses are fine.
Okay, good.
The sounds, if you're looking at the V20, roll 20, you'll see that where I'm pinging is where they seem to have come from.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I have black screen, but now I see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello? Is there anyone out there?
No response. Just the
We
wind.
are friends. We mean you no harm.
Perhaps we should just keep going.
Shout louder. Nah.
We are always getting tracked by that hawk. So
Actually, Vespera's got a point there.
it's best that we
Uh,
just move on.
Also calling out. We come as friends. We just have some questions and we believe you may have some answers for us. If you wish to show yourself at any point, please know we are friends.
You know the hills are constantly moving, right?
Yeah, just in case. You never know who's listening.
That's true. Are you gonna keep talking to him all day, or we
No, at this point I'll
gonna move
descend.
on?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, so you guys are at the bottom of the stairs now, down by the horses.
Hmm.
Yes.
I will hop on mine.
Mm-hmm. All right, very good.
I hop on mine.
Well, you. Yeah. Yeah. Like, why not? I'll jump on mine as well.
So you mount your horses.
I will jump on mine.
All right, and Alcas, you're mounted as well.
Yep.
All right, and so you begin riding up the valley. You can bring your tokens out from here. I guess we can pull you all up.
Ooh. What is the road? Is it the darker grey?
The
here?
road is the space between the two dark grey streaks. So this is the road.
Ah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
All
That
right.
makes more
For the
sense.
clarification. Very
Now,
good.
as you get closer, you get to about here. I'll just keep clicking. You can move you even further forward to the edge of the map.
Oh.
Boom. That's as far as I can go.
And from there, you can see on either side of you there is a like a Asturian pillar. These giant pillars on either side of this flat, black bridge that goes across to the base of nothing. And the bridge
Can I make-
crosses this chasm that seems to be a couple of 100 feet below. It's about 10 feet wide. It has no edges on it. And it has two small arches built into the bottom of the bridge to keep it upright in the Elven style. So these two pillars standing before the bridge, one on either side, one of them is completely broken off halfway down and the other one just has the tip knocked off it. And on the far side you can see this empty space, this kind of big stone flat basin that just exists there, with permafrost forming across the top of it.
Can I make an investigation check on the pillars?
As you approach the pillars, yeah, sure, you can investigate the pillars. You can do it with advantage, I guess, because you're...
Okay, cool.
Can
Yeah, I'll do that. That
Can I
is a
do it?
17.
Oh, sorry, you go.
17, you notice that they kind of, from you, how far away are you from the pillars when you do this?
I'd say I'm like right next to them.
Right next to them, okay. As you raise your glass over them, you see the pillar kind of flickers in front of you for a moment. And you see almost like movement happening inside it.
Can I do a perception check of the surrounding area, like that valley
Sure,
that you were talking about?
yeah.
No,
Are they-
10.
10? No, afraid you don't notice anything in particular. What did you
Are
get
there
for your
any-
investigation check, Alex, again?
17.
17. You notice that when you look between the pillars, something happens. When you look around, everything seems to be pretty normal, but when you look directly between the pillars, it's almost as if that space there's a slightly different hue, a slightly different colour, like somebody's put a filter on that particular part of the scenery.
I say to the rest of to everyone else, I go, can you see the difference? And I point between the two pillars and say, between the two pillars.
Yes, it does seem to be a bit different.
It's
It's
as
weird.
if it's as if somebody turned down the saturation on the screen. Everything that's black is that much blacker, and everything that's light is dim.
What do you make of this, Alex?
I don't know. Can I do an Arcana check? To see if there's something.
Can I do one as well?
You can make an Arcana check, yeah. Sure.
Is the place
16?
obfuscated?
A 14?
14? A 16 and a 14.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you come from a world in which shadow crossings and Feywild crossings exist, so it may be that this is a shadow crossing.
Are there any like loose stones around on the side of the road?
Yes.
Can I pick one of those up and throw it to where the tower should be?
You can try. It's an athletics check to get it from here through the gates across to that space.
Okay.
Right now, the second sun has risen over the side of the mountain too, filling the gully with bright midday or mid-morning light.
That's a 12.
12. Your stone clatters across over to that side. You can make a perception check to see if you notice anything particularly unusual about it.
I do not. That is a 4.
Yeah, afraid so. Yeah.
Can I fire my arrow at it?
You can fire an arrow through there if you wish.
So that will
As-
be
as you
no,
go-
it misses completely. It's 9.
Okay.
Can I cast a firebolt?
Yeah.
As you start to cast, I'm like, these are hostile attacks. Don't forget, we may not want to anger the people of the tower, should it still be there.
Aldalmador looks at them all confused and goes, "And what the hell's a rock then?"
A rock is a test. An arrow or a firebolt is a weapon.
Me with him.
I think with him saying that, I sort of snap out of that thought and go, I'll try a rock as well then.
Can I get a perception check from everybody, please?
19 for me.
21 for me.
12.
22.
A 10 for Rokan.
Okay, so Alexander, Aldalmador, and Vespera, you notice a hawk come cruising around out of the cloud above, swooping down into this kind of gully that you're in, swooping down around the space and then landing on top of one of the pillars. Looking
Now
down,
fireball it.
It's about 30 feet away.
The
I
hawk
cast
is here.
firebolt at the hawk.
You're gonna firebolt the hawk? Okay. Roll the hit.
Hold on, I was just trying to think. Hold on.
Or do you have? Yeah. Do you have any like arrow thingies or javelins or?
Do you mind if I just... Am I allowed to bring out Theo?
Yeah,
My little
Absolutely.
moth?
yeah.
Bring her out, and then I'm just going to... Well, I'll hop off my horse, and I'll just walk.
Okay, so you walk up to the pillar.
And beyond it.
Okay, up to the bridge, and you.
And I'm readying Theo to teleport me back if needed.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 to hit for a firebolt.
All right, you hit the hawk. Roll your damage, please.
That's 4 points of damage.
The hawk explodes and burns into pieces, fluttering down little pieces of ash, and as they do, they crumble away into vaporous dust, disappearing into the ether before they even hit the ground. Vespera, as you step through the pillars onto the bridge, you are hit by a sudden gust of wind. Everything changes color in your vision as you step forward, and this wind is in your eyes, and the colors are drawn out of your vision entirely until everything is like black and white and sepia. Directly in front of you, you can see the entrance to the tower. The base of the tower stands right there. And as you step forward, you begin to see the bones of hands and feet crawling out of the dust and dirt between here and the front door.
Brutal.
Oh,
You see skeletons begin to arise. And you also
Oh, this
notice that it
sucks.
is
I don't like
actually,
this.
strangely enough, it's nighttime on this side of the barrier as well.
alright. Well, I'm going to just tug my horse through.
Well, before you
As
go
well.
any further,
Okay.
you are going to make a check for me. You're going to roll a d6.
Ooh.
It's just a d6. It's fine. It'll be okay. 4.
Not too bad.
Okay,
Depends what the roll is.
you will have disadvantage against all saving throws, and you will gain the following flaw. I am convinced that this place is going to kill me.
Alright,
Oh,
well, I turn
Jesus.
around and I go back.
All right. As you go back out through the pillars, that whole thing subsides. That whole sensation.
Hey, Vespera, did you have fun?
Well, there's something on the other side, and I didn't feel comfortable with it. Oh, for a brief moment, I felt like the whole place was going to crumble on top of me. So I needed to leave.
The whole
Fair
place. But there's
It
nothing
wanted
there.
everything wanted to hurt me. There was a whole bunch of skeletons out coming after me, and look, if you here, take Theo with you, and then you go through. I'll give Theo to Alcus and be like, if you need to teleport him back, Theo, do so. Just
How many people can Theo teleport? Just one?
8.
All right, I'll go with
I
guess
guess.
then.
I will cautiously go through, but I've definitely got my longsword and shield at the ready.
Yeah, I've got my Elven longsword ready as well, one for a held action.
Okay. Very well. So, Rokan?
Rokan is sitting down and watching the action.
Okay, so he's not going through. He's just going to sit
You won't
back
be able
and-
to see the action then.
When they go through, can we see what they're doing on the other side, or is it?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. When
Right.
Vespera went through, could we still see her, or did she kind of shimmer out as well?
She shimmered out. Yeah.
That's why
It's-
I asked if she had fun.
It was as if she went into slow motion for a few seconds as she began to chameleon and all of her colours began to merge with the colours around her until she blipped out entirely. You suspect it's got to do with the length of the bridge.
So we ask again,
Okay.
Rokan, are you coming with us or are you staying here?
Oh, me staying here.
Alexander, what about you?
I will come as well.
All right then, let's ready up, guys.
In the distance
ready up.
behind you, Rokan, you hear the howl of a wolf.
He turns around. He knows he can hit it with an arrow. He's calm. He's just standing there watching them go through.
Okay, so you're going to split the party. Excellent.
Yeah.
Cheers, Barry.
You know whose fault this is.
I'm with Rokan. I've sort of given Theo to them as a precaution. It was really just for them to step in and have a look,
Okay.
and I assume they'll come back.
Okay. So
Me
that-
assume that too. Me assume.
Actually, out of game, would I think that by crossing over, is it like going into another world? Because if that's the case, Theo would probably disappear. So it's probably
yeah.
best I do go through. Okay,
Theo would disappear, yeah.
right. I'll go.
All right.
I'll go as well. It's safe. It's safe. Yeah.
You mean tell me you all going to a strange place even
Sorry.
though she say it got skeletons and why I talk to myself?
Well, Rokan, look at you, you big bad tough orc. If we go through, you can stay and protect whatever we're going through.
Also, we've dealt with so many risen dead so far, a few skeletons. It's hardly going to be a problem.
Exactly, I can pick my teeth with them.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I've been on the other side. It's not as easy as you think.
Oh, out of character, we have been raided.
We've been raided? Goodness me.
Oh,
Who's raided us?
that's really kind.
Wow. Thank you, guys. That is so kind of you to come and raid our little channel. Whoa. Who is this? This is Junior the Nerd. I assume that's how you say your name, unless it is Journal the Nerd, but I doubt it. But thank you for coming in with a party of 7. Wow, guys, thank you so much. We normally stream Veingate Chronicles on a Saturday. We're in New Zealand, so it's all New Zealand time. And this is our new channel, our new stream rather, DAGDAGIEL. So yeah, I'm going to let these guys talk to you in chat while I'm DMing because I can't do 2 things at the same time. Well, I can badly, but
What you see?
We got you, fam.
What do you see when
So,
you go in there? There's
Come in and find out.
all right. Okay, so who's stepping across between the pillars?
I will go
All right.
close to these guys.
Everyone's going.
with Theo.
Rokan is going begrudgingly.
Okay, so you all step up to the portal to the pillars, and you
Yeah.
begin to step across. Are you on horses as you walk, or are you on foot at this point?
Probably foot.
And what do you
We're
do
on
with
foot,
the
but I think we're
horses?
taking.
Yeah, got the horses on the reins with our
So you're
hand.
Yeah.
leading the horses, okay, across this bridge.
Honestly,
I
okay.
do not.
Alcas-
No, you
It's
do
not a
not.
good
You-
idea.
Shield and longsword, and I'm probably at the front.
Okay, so
Quite
Alcas
defensive.
is at the front, shield and longsword. All right, very well.
I've got longsword in one hand and my dominant hand, whatever, and my horse in the other.
Look, if if the horses felt what I went through, it's probably best we leave them behind.
I'm leaving mine behind.
How scared were you?
Well, okay. Have you ever felt like everything is going to kill you?
Yes.
And well, it's like that, like having
Okay.
a panic
What's you
attack.
stay back?
Yeah, we'll tie our horses to something.
All right. Can I get you guys on
can,
roll 20 to show me your marching order as you cross the bridge? I'm not going to drop a bridge in there for now because it's.
I'm
not
at the
worth
back.
It, but
I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm behind Alcas.
right, Rokan's at the back.
Well, I can teleport
Aldamador.
people if people go around me. So if Rokan wants to be teleported, he'll have to be behind me.
Excuse
The
me.
bridge be wide enough for us to go in like a two footing marching order, or
Yeah, it's definitely broad enough for that. It's
okay, cool.
2 abreast.
Okay, then yeah, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, you can even fit 5 feet between you if you want to.
No.
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 That's not how my teleport works.
Right. That's fair. Cool.
Vesfera.
Good
Is it?
point.
Vesfera.
Vespera.
Right. Yep.
Vespera.
Vesfera. What? What we doing this for? We following Stickman.
Well, yes, exactly.
Mm.
You were the ones trying to convince me that this was a semi-alright idea. I'm just trying to make it so that we're not going to die.
Okay, and I'll be honest with you. We're doing this for 2 reasons. We're doing it 1 for Alex, and 2, the best reason of them all, money.
Where the money?
Well, we have to get back to get the money, so we have to do whatever we're doing to get the money.
But
Are
if
you
we
saying this
die,
stuff
we can't
before
go
you?
back.
Is this all before you step through, or is this as you're walking across the bridge?
Well, depends how long the bridge is.
Well, I just need to know when you go through the portal. That's what I want to know. When do you step through?
Right now.
Yeah,
Right
now.
now, we step through the
Okay,
portal
steps
right
through.
now.
And as you
Let's be
step
decisive.
through, okay, so each person that steps through will experience the following: the wind that you experienced, Vespera, the
Right.
changing of the colors, the saturation leakage that just is sucked out of your vision until it's almost black and white and sepia. You see the tower forming in front of you as you walk across the bridge now. It just sort of seems to come into focus as if it was always there and you just couldn't see it.
Oh, good.
And you see the skeletons rising out of the dirt. It seems like freshly dug black earth between here and the edge of the tower steps. That's what you see. Oh, and I will get you each to roll a d6 for me, please.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
I too got a 4.
So,
I got a 2.
Okay,
4.
so
Rokan got a 4.
3.
let's go one at a time, please. Rokan, what did you
Good
get?
idea.
Rokan got a 4.
Rokan, you are filled with dread. Your character has disadvantage on all saving throws and gains the following flaw. I am convinced that this place is going to kill me.
I was already thinking this place was gonna kill me.
Alexander.
I got a 4 as well, so the same thing.
Similarly, dread. Alcas.
4.
Dread. Same again. Aldalmador.
I got a 2.
You are filled with apathy. Your character has disadvantage on death saving throws and dexterity checks for initiative. Disadvantage for initiative. And you gain the following flaw. I don't believe anything I can do can make a difference to anyone or anything.
Sounds about right.
Okay, apathy. And anyone get anything else? Did anybody?
I got 3.
3, same as apathy.
Oh.
So disadvantage on death saves, dex checks, and initiative, or no, dex checks for initiative, particularly for initiative.
Okay.
And you gain the flaw. I don't believe I can make a difference to anyone or anything. Okay, nobody got a 6. That's nice because that's different.
Just quickly,
Yeah.
it's not going to really change what happens next,
Mm.
but how many skeletons are rising?
Altogether, how many skeletons are arising? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is
We've taken down
Vespera's
more.
turn, by the way, if you want to take it and walk into combat, because we've already rolled initiative.
Right. I mean, there's really nothing I could do anyway.
At least you're not alone now.
You can hold an action if you want.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, I'll hold an
Or
action
take
and
the dodge action.
maybe shooting something. Maybe it will hit, but I doubt it will.
Well, you better choose, because you have
I'm
initiative.
acting the part, okay?
The
I'm being apathetic.
the skeletons are fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. They're now moving forward in a kind of group, shambling towards the end of the bridge that you're about to come out on.
You know what now? Oh, yeah. Bow and arrow. I'll
Just remember that Alcas and I already predetermined our held action.
All right. So you guys get into range and you begin firing. Alcas, are you doing that too? Is that
Alcas didn't hold an action. He's just
no? Okay.
I thought. Oh,
Ready.
sorry. I thought you said that your action was for your sword and shield.
they're out, ready to go, but not
Ah.
an action.
Okay.
May I please fire?
Sure. Roll to hit.
Okay, very good.
Are you doing this once they're in proper range, not disadvantage range?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I don't have a map to tell, so yes,
Okay,
that would be the case.
All right.
And it wasn't going to hit
It
anyway.
wasn't going to hit. Never mind.
And I just I look at my bow and I'm like, oh god, I'm so useless.
No other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor,
Theo.
dialogue.
We're just prepared to teleport us, okay? But it's the only thing I think we could potentially do.
All right. You notice at that point arrows coming from arrow slits in the base of the tower. The first one comes flying towards Alcas. Alcas, what's your AC?
17.
Okay, it misses you. The next one hits you, Alcas, for 6 points of piercing damage. You're not raging at this point, are you? Okay. The next arrow comes flying from up ahead, although this one's one on the ground, one of the skeletons on the ground coming towards you. 16 to hit Alcas. That's a miss, right?
17, armor class.
Right, okay. Alexander, it's your turn.
I think what I'm going to do is just a firebolt at one of the skeletons that's coming into range.
All right, roll to hit.
You guys should act the part you were given.
Yeah.
You were given dread.
Oh god, these skeletons are going to kill me. I fire a firebolt at it and it's not doing anything because it's stupid. That is, I just miss. I'm like, oh god, they're going to kill me.
Okay, so
they're going to kill me.
Firebolt flies off into the sky. Rokan, it's your turn.
You make me angry because you're trying to kill me. Alright, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die like an orc. And he grabs his bow and arrow and shoots at somebody.
All right, roll to hit, please, Rokan.
That is a flaccid 20.
Flaccid 20, that is going to hit. That is most definitely a palpable hit.
That is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Nice. Okay, and that is piercing damage, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Anyone? Yep. No, that's good. Okay, cool. Rokan, do you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
No, he's pissed.
All right. Very good. The final skeleton moves into melee range with Alcas. 19 to hit Alcas.
That hits.
4 points of slashing damage to Alcas. Another arrow comes out of a slit, firing at Aldelmador. 10 to hit's not going to hit Aldelmador.
No, 14 for me.
Right, Aldelmador, it's your turn next.
Why shall I even bother, I guess?
Apathy.
I'll go behind the skeleton that's near Alcas and just, I don't know, stab it.
You flanking it?
Yeah.
All right, so you get advantage to flank it, right?
Yeah, whatever.
So you apathetically flank the skeleton
Yeah,
and roll a
17.
17 to hit, which hits it.
All right,
Doing
let's
how
go.
much damage? Is this the one that's already been hit, or is this a different one?
This is the one out of character. This is the one that literally just tried to stab Alcas.
Right.
Yeah, 4.
4 points of damage. Okay, well, it hurts it. Do you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
Oh, I should have done that first. Actually, no. Can I do a sneak attack?
Can you do a sneak attack? Yes, you can. You can roll your sneak attack damage on your last hit.
That's another 4.
Okay, very good. I'll add that. Okay, so any other actions?
Um,
5.
yeah,
4,
I'll hide.
3. Okay, you're gonna hide. Make a stealth check, please.
That's 17. And I've got Mask of Wild as well.
All right, so you are literally hiding in the fucking rain, and this white dust is floating down in the air in front of you. It looks like it might be ash, actually, and you can hide in that. So with the 17, you are now hidden. Keep that in mind. Alcas, you're at 9 hit points.
Yes.
You're in mortal combat
just
with a skeleton. Yes.
how close to the edge of the bridge are we?
You're on the other side of the bridge now. You're coming out of the end of the bridge, out onto the
Oh,
dirt.
okay.
Yeah.
Elkas then is going to the whole thing of fight, flight, or freeze. He's going to freeze until Rokan yells that if he's going down, he's going to go down like a true orc fighting, and that's how Elkas would love to go out. So he's going to go into a rage and just go for a slash with the longsword.
All right, roll to hit, please.
That is a 14
14 hits.
for 10 points of
You
damage.
kill that skeleton. Smash! It clatters to the ground.
And-
onto the soft black earth, at least. Yes.
Using my movement, then I'm just going to run right up into the face of the next one.
All right. Okay. Roll to hit. If you have another.
Oh,
action.
not an attack, just moving in front of
Just
it.
moving. Okay. Cool. All right then, Vespera.
Right. Well, I'm gonna move up along. Well, the idea is that we sort of stay together, but keep moving forward.
Right.
And I'm going to try and hit another dude with an arrow.
All
Someone
right.
I can see.
Apathetically.
Well, yeah, pretty much. All right. So I get my bow and arrow ready, and
All right.
oh god, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's not gonna hit anyway. Okay, well, that's crazy.
Apparently it did. So which one are you shooting? Are you shooting one that you've fired up on before, one that's already injured, or a new one?
I'll go with one that's already injured.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
do some
better
damage.
get rid of
then.
them. Okay, so that'll be 8 in
Okay,
total.
You kill that skeleton. Boof, you knock its skull clean off with your arrow.
Hope that makes a difference
It
in the
comes
end.
clattering down amongst some other skulls at the base of the tower. This one now has a short bow arrow stuck through its eye and out the back of its head.
You just hear El Dumbledore go, yay.
Is that the end of your turn?
And then I'm going to make sure that Theo teleports if I get hurt again.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so arrows coming from the arrow slits in the wall. First one, 17 to hit the Vespera.
Well, we're teleporting.
You're teleporting? Okay, so you teleport out of the way before that happens, or when it happens?
If it's about to hit me, Theo's going to trigger and teleport me and anyone in the area.
Okay.
Anyone that is one of us can decide if they want to get teleported or not. If they don't, then they're going to get hurt. So
Shouldn't Theo have to make at least some sort of dex save to know when to do that? It's automatic. It's a bit cheaty. But alright.
Nope, there's nothing. So yeah, I don't know who is around me at this point,
Okay.
and who wants to teleport. You guys get to decide.
Who wants to teleport?
Well, I'm hiding, so no.
You don't know?
I think I was close enough to them to teleport.
Rokan's usually close enough for teleports. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else that doesn't?
Alcas, you might be at the front, left out.
Yeah, I just charged up, so I won't be near.
Yeah, you won't be
makes
in the
sense.
area.
All right, one of the... Is that the end of your turn then, Vespera?
Was there any bad guys there?
Where? Where you teleported
In the
to?
area of Theo's blast range. So 5 feet from her, where we were.
Where you were? Yes, there was. Yes, so
Okay,
you
sweet.
can do damage to them, yes.
All right. Well, they have to roll a. Where are you?
Is it dex saves for them?
I'm pretty sure it's Dex.
Okay.
DC 13.
One saves, the other one also saves.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Right.
And we're 15 feet back now.
Right, you've teleported 15 feet back. One of the skeletons towards the back raises a longbow kind of sideways and fires down towards Alexander's leg. What's your AC, Alexander?
That's a 16.
He hits you in the leg for 5 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Boof. It is your turn, Alexander.
I cast firebolt at him.
All right, roll to hit, please.
That's a 15.
That hits.
And
Nice.
that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right. Very good. Is that the end of your turn, Alexander?
Yes, it is.
Rokan.
Okay, we're gonna get down and dirty. Even though I've been moved back, I'll go charging in with axes.
All right, roll to hit with your first axe, please.
And Hunter's Mark, I'll go
Hunter's
by Elcas.
Alcaz. Okay, cool. So you go to Alcaz's side. You're going to attack. You can have advantage because you were working with him as a partner.
Okay.
Cool.
To flank. So first to hit roll from him, please, Jordan.
Certainly, that is a... Can we go with the first one that I rolled, which was a 13?
Well, yeah, that's advantage. Yep. So.
Oh, okay. No, that's not advantage. It's a 9 if it was advantage.
Hey, what? Oh.
Because I rolled before you said advantage, and then you said advantage, so I rolled again and got a 9.
Well, we're going to go with the 13 on the first attack. 13 will hit.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
we'll get one hit, which is 3 plus his Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Oh, hold on. I need to quickly long rest him. I forgot to do that. Hold on.
Well, you long rest him. I can roll the Hunter's Mark dice for him, which is a
I've just done
D6.
it, which is 6 points of damage.
Six,
So
okay,
the full
so
amount.
it's- Total is 9,
That's
right?
9, yes.
Okay, cool. Very good. Okay, so Rokan, you smacked him once with your first hand axe. You come in for your second attack. Let's get a roll to hit for that, please.
That's a 23 to hit.
23. Is that with advantage?
No, that's not with advantage.
Looks like it is. No, it's not. But okay, roll the second dice just in case you crit.
Good, that was a 10.
No, just a 10. Okay, so 23 hits. Let's get the damage.
That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. 6 or 8?
6, because we take off. We don't do the bonus.
Yes, you are
The second
correct.
attack.
Good point. In any case, you destroy the skeleton, putting the second axe right through its skull, smashing it into pieces. It drops to the ground, dead. Aldalmador.
Alma Fudd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so very quickly, is there anyone within our vicinity, or is it just the archers from the tower?
You can see 2 arrow slits where there appears to be, you see skulls ducking and bobbing behind through the slit itself, and the firing of arrows coming forth from there. But besides them, there is 2 more skeletons on the field in front of you right now.
Okay. They're on the field. They're not obviously not close to us yet. So
no, these are the ones that you're fighting presently.
the ones that we're just fighting. Okay, then I've obviously come out of hiding, so I should still be next to Outcast flanking.
Yeah, I mean, my question to you is, what are you hiding behind? Oh, we just talked about that. You're using Mask of the Wild.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you come out of hiding from Mask of the Wild, so basically literally coming out from behind the rain, behind the ashen fall in the air. You slip forward and do what?
I will attack the one that's near Alcas and Rokan with my longsword.
Now, because they are in melee combat with it, you can take a sneak attack, but roll to hit.
Okay. So the sneak attack will be a 23.
23 to hit. Okay, that's a hit, a palpable hit.
Okay, and the damage for the sneak attack was a 3.
A 3, okay. 3 points of damage. And is that all the damage? What about the actual damage?
I haven't rolled that one yet.
Okay, you should roll that first.
11.
Okay, so 14 kills the skeleton. How do you kill that skeleton?
Well, as we say, I come out of hiding, and then literally just right behind it, sort of one arm round. I know it's a skeleton, but literally through the rib cage and up.
Okay, so you shatter all of the bones between there and the top as you drag your blade up in a vertical cut through its chest, splintering it to pieces, and it collapses around you, no longer filled with the spark of unlife. Very good. Is that the end of your turn, Aldalmador?
No. Where's the next one?
There is one left, which is moving on Alcas as you speak.
Okay, I will dash towards it.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so you will move to that enemy. Alright. Alcas, it's your turn. There's a skeleton coming towards you. It's within 10 feet of you right now.
And Aldalmador's just moved up beside it?
Yeah, he's just moved up beside it.
As he moves up, I'm going to move up with him and go for a slash with my longsword.
Alright, are you flanking?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Keep telling me that.
Okay, sorry.
That is a 16.
I'll tell you if you can't flank something. But keep telling me that you are. Alright, so 16 hits. Damage, please.
That is 9 plus sneak attack damage for another 6. So 15 total damage.
Alright, you smash the skeleton to pieces. Tell me all about it.
I just go up and just batter it, and there's just bones flying left and right and this way and that until there's just a skull left lying on the ground in front of me, and I step forward onto the skull and just shatter the skull.
Alright.
As I just yell out at the tower, "If you want to kill me, come and kill me, but do it in person."
Alright.
As I approach the tower.
And you go up to the steps to the front door. Alright.
I'm still in dread, thinking I'm ready to die here, but I'm going to go down with a fight.
Right.
I'm with him when my turn comes.
Yep, hold on a minute. So Vespera, it's your turn next.
Right. Well, I know that there are arrows coming from the holes, right?
Yep.
Well,
On
I'm
either
gonna
side of
try.
the door.
Is it possible to try and shoot them?
You want to shoot back through the arrow slits? Yes,
Yeah.
sure, you can do that, but you'll be at disadvantage. And
I get that.
They are sensibly using their movement to move in front of the arrow slit, take a shot, and then move out of the way. So if you want to do it, you will have to take it as a reaction.
Right. I'll ready that then, and I will also ready Theo.
Okay, so you
Already
ready that
here.
action? Well, the next thing that happens is a skeleton pops out to shoot you, so you get to fire.
All right. Oh God, I don't think this is going to work. There's no chance. It's so tough. It's such a tough shot.
Everybody else can make a perception check.
15.
15, that hits.
I got a 12 for perception.
So Vespera, you hit with your shot.
I know.
So let's do some damage.
That is 11.
11 total. Okay, cool.
Yep.
You see the arrow hit the skull in the face and knock off a whole bunch of teeth, and part of the jaw falls off with it, and it kind of looks back at you and begins locking another arrow.
Oh dear, I'm gonna get hit, aren't I?
It fires back at you.
Excellent.
What's your
Theo's
AC?
gonna get out of there.
What's your AC, Vespera?
Well, it's 15, but Theo was ready.
Theo's ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get teleported before the shot comes. Alright, woof. But it doesn't do any damage because there's nobody to damage. Right?
That's all that matters.
Alright, cool.
Is that I get out of there.
As you reappear further back, one of the other arrows from the other arrow slit fires at you. It's a natural 1, and the arrow snaps inside the arrow slit itself, blocking up part of the arrow slit. Now there's an arrow stuck in the arrow slit, with a break in the middle of it.
Oh, good.
Alex, it's your turn next.
For the perception check, I got a natural 20 for a 24.
24 on your perception check. Okay. What you notice is that these swordsmen, these short swords down here, they look quite fancy, actually.
Okay. I don't really take... I take note of that for once we've defeated these two in the arrow slits.
You also notice that there's a keyhole in the door.
Cool. I start making my way towards the door.
Okay, so you're moving to the door. Alright.
Yep, I'm moving to the door.
Any bonus actions or actual attacks or anything during that phase? Do you want to cast a firebolt through an arrow slit?
Yeah, I'm gonna... As I'm running, I'm just gonna make this ball of black fire and just shoot it at the arrow slit.
Alright, roll to hit. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, cool, sweet. It's a 17 to hit.
Wow, yeah, that does hit.
Excellent.
Good job. Okay.
And that is going to be 4 points of damage to the one that Vespera's hit.
Okay, you hear it explode inside and collapse, and you see the skeleton on fire through the window, through the slit for a moment, and before it begins to fall apart, it collapses inside of its arrow slit. Is that the end of your turn, Alexander? You've done the things.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so you're at the door. Rokan.
I am at the door. I'll go
Alright.
to the door.
The
Yeah.
door appears to be locked.
Mm.
You slam up against it.
Who got key?
You can feel the bitter cold of the steel banding on the door and the frost covering the edges of it.
Who got key?
I have the key, Rokan, and as a reaction, can I put the key in the door and unlock it?
You can do that as a free action on your turn.
Cool.
But we'll get to your turn first.
Oh.
So Rokan, you're just trying to get in the door. You're working with Alexander to get through the door. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Aldalmador, what are you doing?
The little arrow slit, which had the jaw knocked off.
Yep.
Basically, I will attempt to do the same thing as Vespera did and shoot my an arrow with my longbow through there.
Go for your life. Roll to hit.
That was disadvantage, correct?
Disadvantage. That's correct.
Yeah, nah, 9.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so do you take any movement after that, or do you stay?
Yeah, I will. I'll dash up to the door.
All right, you dash up to the door. Excellent. Okay, so you're all at the door, and one of you is fumbling with a key. Is that Alex?
That's me fumbling with the key, yeah.
Alright, you open the door. Boof, it swings open. And you're in quite a large room made of stone. And you see several sets of stairs curving down the walls towards where you are now. And you see 3 tunnels ahead of you that lead down into under this place. Each of those tunnels has a metal grate or a portcullis in front of it. Those 3 tunnels. The stairs that lead upstairs, however, they don't. They're just normal. On either side of you, there is a stone wall that kind of comes out from the door where you are a few feet, and you can you realize that those on either side of you is where the arrow slits must be hidden in rooms on either side of where you are. And you're pretty sure there's at least one more skeleton amongst them.
What shall we do, guys?
Is there any? There's nothing.
Oh, that reminds me.
Are there any? There's nothing hostile in the room we've just entered, though, right? Does it seem?
Just a minute,
Is-
please.
That means yes.
You can make perception checks.
Okay.
I need to go here.
Oh,
Nat 20 for Alcas as he comes busting into the room.
A 7 for Rokan and a 12 for me.
21.
50.
Wait,
What?
how was?
But you're outside the sphere, aren't you?
I thought everyone got in.
No, you
Jordan,
teleported back, didn't you?
Jordan.
Yes.
Are
Rokan
we
got
out
a
of
4.
combat or?
Yes, Rokan got a 4.
You said 7.
Did I say 7? I said. I think it's because there's another one there that says 7.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Oh, well, you came inside. That's excellent. We're all together. We didn't split the party.
Didn't split the
Yeah.
party. Okay.
I mean, if we're out of combat, I definitely would be following you guys because I don't think I'm that good at anything.
You're great at creating berries, healing us, and teleporting. There is much strength and utility, not just power.
All right.
Still playing the character.
Oh, so was I. I was just trying to actually, for once, break this apathy, but it's not really working. I got one good thing out of it.
I mean, this is the ground where I die. I just have to find the thing that's going to kill me.
Yeah. Same for Rogan, exactly.
Same for me as well. I think we're just like.
Well, at
Kind
least
of
you
looking around,
guys can
panicking.
feel something.
Oh, it's all... I just turn to them and say, "It's all right. You don't want to be feeling what we're feeling."
Yeah.
If you look at roll 20, there's a new map coming up.
Sweet, thank you.
Potentially. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think it's changed yet.
What's loaded?
no,
Is
it has.
anything loaded? Anything changed? What are you looking at?
Yeah, we can see a screen and there looks to be like a black wall that we can...
Yep.
I'm assuming that's us outside and
Oh,
we'll
Yeah,
move
so
on.
yeah.
just stick
Yeah,
yourselves.
we're outside.
You can stick yourselves here now.
Theo, no, come back here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if I can't move, Russell, just move me, please.
Yep. Okay. What I didn't draw on here, but I'm gonna actually just draw it on now because I feel like it. Get out of the way, cheeky fucker. On either side of this entrance is something like this. Whoops. Ah, fuck. Why? Stupid fucking program. God damn you, roll 20. Why are you so crap?
Hey, Sean, feel familiar to you, buddy?
Yeah, I hate this program.
It is a shockingly painful program to use. Okay, look, putting it very simply, on either side of you is a wall and what looks like a walled up doorway, like as if the doorway itself was there and it's been filled with bricks and plaster on both sides of you. Don't just ignore the map. The map is for inspiration right now, okay?
Is the wall? Does it look like it's a well-built wall?
Not an amazingly well-built wall, no. I mean, you can make an investigation check if you like.
Sure. I'll prioritize it.
So as Alcus barged in,
Yeah.
he got a nat 20 for his
10.
perception check. He's just looking for anything to fight to
Right.
kill him.
Looking around, you don't immediately see anything to fight or kill. What you instead notice is that this place is lit by some sort of magical means. You're not quite sure where the light is coming from, but the inside of this place emanates light. And you're noticing that the banisters and the stairs are unkept. The floor is bare. There's no carpet or of any kind. There are rags of old banners that you don't recognize hanging on the walls. Pieces of tapestry wrap around the stairs going up to an archway above on the second floor. What did you get there, Vespera? Were you rolling a thing?
10.
Yeah, and then I decided to investigate as well, and I got a 20.
Okay. All right. Typically, I will call for checks before you roll.
Okay.
Okay. Please ask for a check by all means, though, and that's just a general protocol thing, so not to be worried about.
No, don't worry about that. Then it's 10.
Okay, so you made well, it was a natural 20, and you're making an investigation check. Yeah, you think these doors have been bricked up. It's quite clear that there was once a wall here, once a door here rather, an archway, and somebody has bricked it up with these black stones, much smaller stones than the original stones that were used to build the wall. And they've used some sort of mixture to concrete them together.
Can I look at Rokan and say, Rokan, come, see if you can hit this with your axe or punch it or something. I feel like this was not here originally, so there must be something behind it.
Okay.
Rokan, can you make a survival check with advantage, please?
Yes.
That'll be over to you, Jojo.
He's feeling the wall first.
12.
That's 12.
So with advantage?
With advantage.
With advantage. Okay, Rokan, you get the impression, because you're a ranger and you have a very good sense of direction and spatial kind of orientation.
Yeah.
You get the impression that behind this wall is the space where the skeleton archer was firing at you from a minute ago.
Russell, just quickly.
Yes.
We still have these effects on us, right? The
Yes.
dread and
Yes.
cool. Alcus is just going to start walking down one of the hallways then and just yell out, I know you're going to kill me, but at least make it a fair fight. Come on.
All right, Alcas, can you make a perception check, please?
15.
Okay. From the distance down this curving, arching hallway that goes down underground, as you approach it, you realize that there's a grill in front of it anyway, so you can't get inside it, but as you approach it, you can hear...
Can I try lift the grill?
Yeah, you can try and lift the grill. You can make an athletics check.
Mind if I follow Alcus, please?
Sure.
That is an 8.
Okay. As you go over to where Alcas is struggling to lift this grill. Alcas, suddenly the grill starts to lift of its own accord, as if it was being winched up from somewhere else.
Take a step back from it, wait for it to... sword ready.
Sword ready? Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, Aldamador, you're trying to convince Rokan to smash a wall?
Yeah.
There's
Rokan?
gonna be a skeleton behind here.
Then even more better to smash this thing down. Go, boy.
Okay. So he gets all his weight and all his strength and crash.
Okay, how are you doing this? With your shoulder or your weapon or what?
Body slam.
Body slam into the wall. Okay, so let's make a athletics check with disadvantage.
That is a 16.
You go tumbling through the wall. As you do, a short sword comes flying at you because it was holding an action. 15 to hit you. What's your AC, Rokan?
16.
16. It
16.
misses you. You go through the wall and bring up your blades just in time to block a short sword attack from a skeleton. Sparks come off the blade. Rokan, roll to hit if you like.
I will.
All right.
Is that with the hand axes?
Yep.
Yep, cool. That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Cool, and I'm declared those because I'm going to be stupid. That is 3 points of damage.
All right. 3 points of damage. There is no flanking, and there is no sneak attacks, and there's no... what is it? You've got Hunter's Mark. That's
Hunter's
what,
Mark.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm aiming to say. That's what I'm trying
No
to get
hunter's mark.
No Hunter's
Right.
Mark.
Basically,
and
no,
the-
no anything, just natural attacks.
at. Yeah, second
Yeah.
attack.
That is a 16.
16
sorry.
hits,
Yeah, cool. And
but without
That
mods.
is 6 points of damage.
6. Why is it -2? I remember now, yes.
The secondary.
Yep, you're right. Thank you very much. So that skeleton's taken quite a lot of damage in that moment. Rokan, what is El Dalmador doing when he goes charging through the wall?
I'm basically right behind him. I'm
So
I'm following that big orc all the way.
Right, so you step through the dust behind him, holding what in your hands?
My longsword,
Okay, and you want to make an attack against the skeleton?
definitely.
Roll to hit, please.
13.
13 hits.
Oh, it does. Cool. And we have a 4 damage.
You kill it precisely.
Sweet.
How do you kill it?
I'm just gonna go straight down, head first.
All right, so you just crush its skull from behind with your sword.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And it collapses.
Being a skeleton, I couldn't really think of anything interesting. Sorry.
No, that's fair enough. You and Rokan can both make perception checks, please.
Okay. 6.
Okay, well, you're
It
obviously
is-
distracted.
Mm-hmm.
A 13 for Rokan.
Rokan, you notice that this longbow is quite a nice longbow. It's got some... it's very dusty, though. It's covered in crap and spider webs and...
I no matter clean it up when got time.
give a bit of a dust off, do you?
Yeah, give it a
Alright.
bit of a dust off.
You realize that it's an elven longbow. But it is beautiful, and it is very high quality, and you feel the tension in the string, and despite its age, you're surprised the string isn't broken. You're surprised the bow hasn't snapped.
Me feeling a little bit different about elves, seeing as I'm working with how many?
A couple.
1.5.
One and a
One and a
half.
half.
Yeah, 1.5 of them,
Yeah.
and they've saved my life so many times. So, okay, I take long,
You take the longbow.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you now have a longbow +1. Elven longbow +1.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. I'm adding that now. And would you like to equip that now, Rokan?
Yes, I'll equip that now.
Alright.
Yes,
So
sweet.
that should be on his actions list.
When we go to
Yes.
sleep, I'll clean it up properly and.
Alright. Very well, but for now you're going to switch to it.
Yep.
Right, everybody else. Now, Alexander, I did mention that you noticed that the swords outside were quite fancy, didn't I?
Fancy. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I think I go back outside and just grab one of them and
Right.
have a look at it.
It appears to be a very basically magical longsword, plus short sword actually, +1. There's a couple of them. They look to be identical.
I take 2 of them and take them inside. I'll keep one for myself, and then I'll say to the group, that this is a magical sword. Who does anyone want it?
It is
I look at
enchanted.
Vespera.
I'm not there.
Where is Vespera?
She's
I
with
followed
Alcas.
after Alcus.
You didn't get very far. There's a grate covering the thing, or until it opened on its own accord. Are you still going to go through it?
Alright, well, I'm going where he's going.
Yep. Alcus heard some growling, groaning, and he's just trying to find what that is so it can kill him.
Right.
Can our Dumbledore if Alex does come back in the room, can our Dumbledore after being distracted, turn around to go back past the wall that we climbed through and be like, "Oh, what have you got there, Alex? Gazanda, sorry."
I have got the wrong thing there. I've got a couple of short swords. They seem to be magical in origin. Would you like it?
Oh, if you're offering, yes, please. I would happily take one.
And I pass them one.
Alright, so you pass over this enchanted short sword. It is
Yes.
indeed, you believe, to be of elven origin, but it's not an elven style that you're familiar with, but you can't see what else it could be. It's definitely not Orcan or human or anybody else's. It has the basic pattern of a elven longsword, but it's shorter, it's a short sword. But it is very hardy and very swift, so it's mechanically a +1 short sword.
Wait. I'll add that now. Just give me 2 seconds.
And I think with that, I start going in the direction that I saw Elkas and Vespera heading.
Can you make a perception check as you go that direction?
So,
I would say you'd definitely be able to hear me yelling and shouting at things to come kill him.
I got a 22.
22, okay. So you're hearing the grates going up. All 3 of these grates go up at the same time. These guys have gone down between the middle one and are heading down this slope that curves around to the left further in, this cobbled tunnel. And as you're moving forward, you hear chains rattling above you as the grates are moving. So it occurs to you that whatever mechanism controls the grates must be upstairs. If there's a lever or something, it must be upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ask the staff, which way should I go?
Prove yourself.
That's very helpful. Can I make a perception to see what I hear from each individual tunnel?
Each tunnel basically sounds like.
I just say to myself, we're having a good feed. And with that, I turn around and I start making my way upstairs
All
in
right,
the tower.
start heading up the stairs. Okay,
Yeah.
Rokan, where are you? Are you with?
Alexander,
Yes, Rokan.
where you going?
I'm going upstairs.
Oh, me come up with you.
Thank you, Rokan.
Where Phoenix go?
I believe she's gone down one of those 3 tunnels down the other way.
Oh, she go with somebody?
Yeah, she went with Elkas.
We go upstairs.
All right, so you guys are heading upstairs. Okay. Meanwhile, and Aldalmador, which direction are you going?
I'm bloody torn now. So you got Alcas and Vespera or Alex and Rokan.
Dun dun dun. What's it?
Yeah,
gonna
I
be?
will go up.
You're gonna go
So
up
upstairs.
up
Yep.
the stairs. Okay, so you're heading up the stairs with Rokan and Alexander. All right. Meanwhile, Alcas and Vespera, you're heading down the tunnel, arcing around to the left. Do you want to make perception checks? Are you
Sure.
being stealthy?
Yes, I'm actually gonna change I'm not gonna be using a bow now. I'm gonna swap to my bonking stick.
Okay.
Um,
So put
And-
the bow
Out of
away.
character, please tell me you've actually named it that.
Tell me
It
you
is
have
what
not
it
called
is.
it that, because that's,
that's 20
fridge material.
for perception.
20 on perception?
Alcas is not being stealthy at all. In fact, he's yelling and screaming at things to come and fight
Oh
him.
yeah, he's still dreaded.
All right.
And he has a perception check of a nat 1.
Right. Okay. Well,
Okay,
Alcas,
stop.
Alcas, you stumble around the corner, and there is a army of zombies moving up in your direction, 20 feet away, coming out of the dungeons, exiting the dungeon doors and moving out and up towards you.
Are they? Did you say an army?
I did say an army, yes.
Okay,
Like 30 of them.
I'm going to. Wow. Are you sure you want to do this, Alcas? Yes. No.
You
Yes?
can make a wisdom saving throw, Alcas. I mean, the mechanics of the Shadowfell's curse are not such that you are stupid or suicidal. What did you get?
Okay.
Dread? Was it dread?
Yes.
Because at the moment he seems highly suicidal.
Yeah, he's
well-
just like,
I mean, it says that the character has disadvantage on all saving throws. So that's the mechanical disadvantage already. And you gain the flaw that you are convinced that this place is going to kill you. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to kill yourself. You know,
Okay.
it could take years.
So am I still rolling the wisdom save?
I think you might as well make a wisdom save to see if you realize that, I might die in the Shadowfell, but I don't have to die right at the second.
That's a 15.
I think that's a success.
So as I come around that corner and see all of the zombies... Oh shit, that's too many for me.
Oh well, yeah.
And
I could try and entangle them, but it won't get them all.
turn and sprint back down the corridor.
All right.
Okay.
Can I get initiatives from
Wait
you guys?
for me, damn it. Please. Kidding. Okay.
Initiative for Rokan, Alex, and Aldam.
Oh, we need initiative as well. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to throw you in there anyway, just in case.
6.
6, okay. Very good. Okay, so you guys go running up out of the tunnel together, vroom, out underneath the grill that's there. You notice there doesn't seem to be any obvious way to let it back down again. And at that point, looking up, you can see these guys going up the stairs above you. You can
We should
call
follow
out to
them, right?
if you want.
Right, Alcus?
I mean, I still think I'm gonna die here, but I
Come
don't want
on.
to die like that. I want to have a good fight. That's not a good fight. That'll be a slaughter.
I don't think I could take them anyway, to be honest. But let's go. Come on.
Alright, so
let's
you
go follow
start
them.
heading up the
Maybe
stairs.
they'll be able
Let's go
to do
up.
something
We'll get the high ground. Then it'll be over.
Alright,
for us.
when you meet up with these guys, they're at a door at the top of the stairs. What do you guys do? The door doesn't seem to be locked.
Rokan opens it.
Alright, Rokan.
Okay.
before he does that, I'm holding an action of a black firebolt ready to shoot at anything that will harm myself or my friends.
Yeah, I will actually hold my new Elven Shortsword +1.
Alright, well, equip it, if you will.
Yeah, I have it equipped already.
Excellent. I am going to get you guys to roll a new initiative, because I have my reasons.
That's
That-
14 for
Okay.
me,
Natural 20 for a 23.
Okay,
Ka-ding,
nice.
and a 12 for Rokan.
Just 5. Hi.
Okay.
Hi!
Hello.
High 5?
Alright, so you go into this next room. It is remarkably unlike everything up until now. This room seems to be mostly together, like it's an actual room that's got furniture and stuff. There's tables and chairs and pots and pans and stuff like that. A cauldron over in the corner. But there's nobody in this room right now. It seems to be empty. I'll get perception checks.
Is the cauldron cooking?
Is that from all of us?
The cauldron is cold right now. The fire is cold.
No.
17 for Alcas, 8 for Rokan, 20
20.
for Dalmador.
11 for me.
I got a nat 1.
Vespera got a nat 1?
Yeah.
Vespera, what are you noticing that's got you so wrapped up in it?
Just noticing how I've been doing such a horrible job. I've got my friends are bleeding, and I'm just looking at them wounded. Like I'm such a bad healer.
Well
So
done.
bad at this.
Aww.
Dalmador just pats her on the back and goes, "You're not a bad healer."
Yes, I am.
I go over to Despair and I give her a pat on the back, but I have to do that because I'm still holding onto the staff. And
Oh yeah, on the sun.
You're right.
Alright.
Alex, what you doing?
I'm petting Vesper on the back because she's
Can
sad.
you please stop hurting me? I mean, you can.
I'm not petting you on the
Oh.
back hard. I'm just
You
giving
just.
you.
Vespera, I didn't get an initiative roll from you.
She not dog.
I have 5. That was
5,
my one.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not an animal.
She not dog. She no pussycat.
I mean, I could turn into one, but I'm not going to. Seems like a waste.
Alright.
With that,
So
I
looking around this room, now that was, did I get perception checks, didn't I?
Yes.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aldalmador, and Alcas, and Alexander, you notice there's a number of cups lying around the room, and a strange acrid scent on the air. There seems to be a few personal items lying around too. Some coins over there and stuff. Yeah.
Uh,
What are you investigating in particular, if anything?
Yeah, can I do an investigation check to see if I can see any way, like any mechanism, device, or something in the room?
Any mechanism or device in the room? Yeah, you can make an investigation check, please.
And while he's doing that,
Yeah.
Elkis is going to go over to the
I got-
cups and
I
just
got a
give them a
5.
sniff to see if it's some strong alcohol.
It smells toxic.
Ooh.
I got a 5 on my investigation, by the way.
5 on your investigation. Okay.
Can I make an investigation check as well to see if I can see any mechanisms?
Sure, you can make an investigation check.
Pull out my scrying crystal and have a good look around the room. For a 22.
Bloody hell. Okay, what you notice is a logbook on a table.
You want this plate, girl?
Next to the logbook,
Girl.
the table itself has several drawers in it. You notice it's got kind of like a black wooden desk with gold trim around the edges of each of the drawers. Each of those drawers has a keyhole, though.
I pick up the logbook and I have a read of it.
Okay. What languages do you read?
Common and Elvish.
Common and Elvish. You see that there are entries and there are dates and there seems to be names. They are in. They're in a common tongue, which you typically would relate to the old tongues of the lower kingdoms, the languages that was used collectively by DAGDAGIEL, Barakyle, and Proteus. Many of those cities all used this old tongue a long time ago. In this case, this seems to be a list. The list is of names. You're seeing Frater Kefrim, Frater Calypsael, Sister Radu, Sora Pallas, Arcad, Pantheos, Lavinia Diomedes, Thana Blackwell, Xanador, Lucretia Denvarius, Vasha Solum, Raphael Leonis. All of these names are on this list, and next to each of them is a date. But they're all written in different hands, different styles, different people's handwriting. Like maybe they're signing in or out.
Okay. Can I make a history check to see if I recognize any of those names?
Yeah, you can do that.
Can I help him?
I don't think you can at this point, unless you can tell me how that would work.
No.
There was an 11.
How would you help him? Make a history check.
I can't think of anything good enough, so...
Alright.
So that's 11 for me.
11. Yeah, you can't. You don't recognize any of these names. No. outside through the arrow slit on the second floor, though, up on this floor in this room, you see a hawk fly past.
Alright. Well, all of us or just Alex?
Just Alex.
Okay.
Can I try one of the keys? The key that I've got in the box or the desk?
In the desk?
And see if it does anything.
Yes. It opens the desk. It opens the drawer. The top drawer. And when you open it, you see a bag folded up in the bottom of the drawer. It's just a black canvas bag. Seems to have some fancy trim around the edges of it, and you see a wand laying on top of that. It's a thin black wand with a black stone on one end of it, and also has trims of gold along it.
I pick the wand up and hold on. I'm gonna get something.
Yep.
If I can find it.
Dun, dun, dun. What is it
While
gonna be?
he's picking up the wand,
Yeah.
Elkas is going to just close the doors and start trying to barricade them.
Can I roll a perception
right.
check through the slits?
Right, yes. You know what?
You want to make a
Have some
perception?
guidance, Alcus.
Okay, so
I pick up-
guidance to
I pick up the
Alcas,
wand.
is it? You're making a perception check through the slit.
Yeah, if I
Looking
can.
out, you're literally looking out the window. Okay. Well, from where you are, you can look down onto the courtyard. You can see the road leading down back where you came from across the bridge. But oddly enough, it doesn't look the same. It looks much more ragged and ruined, and it's dark, despite the fact that when you came in here, it was day.
Guys, I'm not going crazy again, am I? It was dark when we came here.
It was dark when we came here.
Oh, it was day when you came here.
Oh, sorry, it was day, right?
Yeah.
So why is it now dark when we haven't been here that long?
Well, this is very much shadow oriented, right? So, Shadowfell? That's what you said before, Alex.
It is the Shadowfell, yes.
It's kind of implied in the name. You know?
That's a fair and reasonable assumption.
Also,
By
a
the-
fair and reasonable assumption. Remember, wood elves don't ever travel out of their village often, so I don't know nothing about no shadow thing.
Yeah, I don't know about wood elves never travel outside their villages.
Or
but
very rarely. Like, we don't really go to cities or
that's
stuff
true.
like that.
That's true. They don't tend to go to cities. That's true. But you do spend a lot of time in the ranges, going up and down mountainsides and traveling around outside. That's for sure.
By
for
the way,
certain.
we, Alcus and I, well, we noticed that there's a great deal of skeletons out there, and that's why he's barricading the door.
Can I get another perception check, please?
Sure.
So, Alcas, you are barricading the door into the room from which you just came up the stairs, yeah?
Oh, am I
Yes.
doing perception as well?
Yep.
That's a 13 for me and a 4 for Rokan again. And I've picked the wand up out of the
Perfect.
I've got a wand.
All right. What are you doing with the staff right now, by the way?
Still holding onto the staff.
Staff in one hand, wand now in
Wand
the
in the other. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go. I'm kind of looking like this, you know. Kind of
Gonna
like,
go
Please
full
say the
Monty.
wand is cursed as well.
Right. So what do you do with the wand?
there's not much I can do with it because I mean I can't really attune to it. I can't use it as a focus because
Right.
my magic is my magic, whereas like for example wizards have to have something to use as a focus.
Right. This
So
is...
I'm just holding a wand.
Right. Okay. I mean, you can make an investigation check on the wand.
I certainly make an investigation check. I put it down and I pull out my scrying crystal and I don't do that. Wish I did do that, but
I need to look at your character sheet for a minute and see what spells you have, because you may recognize something or not.
I'm sorry, out of character. Did you just roll the same roll you didn't want to roll but got it?
yes, I did.
Okay,
What
that's
the-
confusing.
So, yes, very happy, but huh?
Huh? Okay. So
So I got a 19 for that investigation check.
All right. You get the impression from this wand and the arcana that is written on it, from what you have learned. It seems to be a wand that has something to do with perceiving or detecting magic.
Okay. Would I don't know if I would be able to, but would I be able to use it?
If you were tuned to it.
How long would it be able to attune to?
Takes an hour.
No. Cool. I'm going to spend an hour attuning to it. So I'm going to have the staff in one, wand in the other, and I'm just
And
going
you're
to
going
be
to
like...
sit there for an hour attuning to the wand right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now.
Really, we don't have an hour.
Do you going to tell anybody you're doing this, or are they going to go wandering off
Yeah.
without you?
No. I just sit down and I start just like holding the wand going.
Okay.
All right.
Holding the staff next to it going.
Alcas, time out.
The way Elkas is barricading, by the way, isn't trying to like block the door completely. It's trying to narrow the space.
Okay.
So
So you're
that
not
they'll have-
blocking it entirely. You're just creating
No,
a narrow
creating a
space.
funnel.
A funnel. Okay. Cool.
Enough for one creature of humanoid size to have to try squeeze through.
Well, that makes a certain amount of sense. Well, Aldalmador, you're the first to hear the first zombie coming through the corridor. I think that given Alcas's distance, however, he's the only one that can do anything right now. Let me have a quick look here. Okay, so we're going to skip Aldalmador. Alexander, you hear a zombie coming. I mean, you both could use range attacks if you wanted to, Aldalmador, once you see the zombie appearing in the crack that Alcas has created.
Yeah, I put my elven short sword back and pick up my longbow.
All right.
Because it's two-handed, obviously. Yeah, and I. So can I use it as a held action until I see the zombie appear, or has he already appeared?
He's appeared. It's your
Okay,
turn.
then yeah, I attempt to fire at him then.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
10.
10 hits.
Oh shit.
Damage.
Okay. We do 10 damage.
10 damage. Is that total? Any other damage? Any other actions, movement, bonus actions, flavor, dialogue?
Not with a barred door, there ain't.
No. Okay, so that's your turn. Okay. The first zombie rather, slams its way through the hole towards Alcas. It misses you, Alcas. Alexander, it's your turn.
I'm sitting down attuning to this wand.
Okay, so you're not doing anything. You're tuning to this wand. Next zombie tries to slam its way through the hole. 12. That's not going to hit Alcas. Alcas, it's your turn. There are two zombies behind each other taking turns trying to slam their way in.
I'm just gonna go for a stab at them with my longsword.
All right, roll to hit, please.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20, all right.
Nice.
Damage, please. Damage, please.
Our first one off the night.
14 damage.
Is this to the zombie that's already been hurt, or the second one?
Probably the one that's already been hurt.
Okay, you destroy it. Or so it appears. One moment, please.
Run my longsword straight through its head and pull it back out.
It's a 20. To get a 15. No, okay, that zombie is indeed dead. It does not rise. End of your turn, Alcas?
Yes.
Alright, Rokan, what do you do now that there are zombies coming through the crack in the door? Would you like to use a bonus action to unmute yourself?
Okay, I grab my axes, go over to where Alcaz is, and I stand in a position that gives us a bit advantage.
Alright, so you flank him. All right.
That's the word I'm looking for.
So you're trying to flank the zombie. Now, the problem with flanking the zombie is that the zombies are stuck in this corridor that Alcas is made very narrow, so they cannot get through easily. So you can't really flank. You can be on either side of the door, and you can hold an action. So if it comes out to attack anyone, you can smack it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
And I'll Hunter's Mark whatever comes through.
Okay, so you can bonus action Hunter's Mark and then hold your action.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Vespera.
Right. I am going to. I think I'll try and get a good view and entangle everyone and all the zombies that I can see.
All right.
It means that it'll be hard to walk through for them, even if they do succeed.
Very good.
So you'll have to make some saves for them.
Yep.
The ones that are caught.
Yep. So how many? What's the deck? Is it a deck save?
Strength saving throw.
Strength save. Okay. So the first one.
And 20-foot square.
20-foot square. DC is what? 13, 12, 14?
13.
13.
Yep.
First one fails.
Okay.
Second one fails.
Cool.
Third one fails.
Excellent.
All right.
And there's no more? I
There's no
thought there
more
would have
that
been
you
more
know
in a
of.
20. Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Not in that space.
Right, so they're restrained from now on.
Okay, so they're restrained. They can't move forward. Okay, cool. In which case, the first one is going to try and break free from the restraint. So it's a strength check, right?
Yep, that is their action as well.
Yep, gotcha. Okay, so they're using their action to try and break free. Difficulty is 13.
Yes.
First one breaks 3. That is zombie A.
Okay.
Aldelmador, what would you like to do? You've just seen the first zombie break free of the entanglement.
How many can I see? Just the one?
You can see a total of 3 altogether through the crack, all the way back sort of 5 feet through to the next room where the stairs go down.
Okay, then yeah, I will attempt to same as before, longbow the one that just broke free of entanglement.
All right, let's have a roll to hit, please.
They're all caught up in
16.
in red leafy vines.
16 hits.
Cool, and
Roll
we
damage,
have
please.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. Very
Oh, by the
nice.
way, you get advantage if they're still.
Oh, you might as well roll your advantage dice as well. See if you get a crit.
Oh, okay. That's on the longbow advantage.
Don't-
Yes, I do.
Okay. Just as long.
And
Well,
don't
okay,
forget
so
you
in the
had-
future, if you've rolled a d20 and I ask you to roll another one for advantage, just roll one more and don't roll with advantage, because this way you get 3 d20s and you're only supposed to get 2.
Ah.
So, okay, but that's a natural 20 with advantage, so that is a crit, so you take that.
And don't forget you've got advantage for sneak attack,
We can't sneak. They're not 5 feet in front of me.
but you rolled with advantage, so it doesn't
You
matter.
have, yeah. You have advantage.
When you
You're
have
you're
advantage, you
good.
get your sneak attack.
Okay.
That's
do.
good. Take it.
So what am I doing now?
So
I'm
now
all
you're
confused.
okay. So right now you're rolling your damage with crit. So you right-click the damage button, choose crit.
It does it automatically.
And it
It's highlighted blue.
Right. So do that.
So that's 11.
Okay, 11 points of damage. Now you're going to roll your sneak attack, but you're going to do a crit attack on that as well.
Okay. For 8.
Okay, that kills that zombie.
Sweet.
So what was that? That was the longbow shot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It just basically I just cock this arrow back and it just goes.
And it goes through the head of the first zombie.
Right between the eyes.
Right, and you see its head twist and get stuck in the gateway, in the entranceway, with the arrow stuck on either side. And it sort of hangs on the arrow, bending it as it just sort of sits there. Okay, that's your turn, Aldelmador, yeah?
Yes.
Zombies C is dead. Alexander, it's your turn. You are attuning. Would you like to
And
use a
you're-
bonus action to unmute yourself?
I
Oh,
am.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I am attuning.
Okay, so you continue with that.
I continue. Yes, I do.
Next zombie is already dead. Alcas, you're at 9 hit points. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna just basically pop around and then go for another stab through the gap at anything that I can see.
Okay, alright, so roll to hit.
That is a 22.
That's a hit. Damage, please.
Now, 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. Very good.
And then as I stab, as I pull back, I'm just going to kind of like step slightly to the side of the gap to allow clear shots and so on and so on.
Alright, fair call. Okay.
And I will do the same thing when
We'll do the same thing, Rokan. So
Yeah.
tell me, Rokan, you've got a hunter's mark.
and just mark him.
Right, you've moved the hunter's mark. That's your bonus
Yep.
action. And you're going to
Yep.
take a shot at...
I'm
what appears
gonna
to
hit
be
him
the
with
ro-
my axes.
Alright, so you're going to throw your axe through the hole?
No, I'm gonna
Charge
hit.
through.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
so
hit.
Alcas has
yeah.
gotten out of the way, so you go charging through with your attack. Roll to hit, please.
Yeah.
You'll have
That's an
advantage.
8.
An
Have
8 to
advantage,
hit,
okay.
so second dice for advantage.
It is a 9.
9. Okay, so the first attack does not hit. The zombie seems to be able to slither backwards out of the way through the gap before the first axe comes down in the space where its head was moments ago. Your second axe, roll to hit.
That is a 12.
Plus advantage.
Plus advantage, that is a 14.
14 hits. Do your damage, please. Plus a
Certainly,
hunter's
that
mark.
is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, alright. And hunter's mark, please.
And Hunter's Mark, certainly, we can do that. Pass that again. And that is another 6 points of damage.
Alright, and that is exactly how many hit points it had left. You kill the third zombie. Alright. You hear the tower groan around you.
Step back so people can shoot.
And you can see through from this point this horde of about another 15 zombies crawling up the stairs, climbing over each other to get up the stairs, climbing up the side of the stairs below.
He looks at Alcas and he says, Alcas, good day to die, huh?
Oh, it's never a good day to die, my friend. But at least we go down with a fight.
That's right.
Alright, so you plan to stay here and fight zombies?
Yeah. Yep, we do.
Right then, in that case, I better load up a new encounter. Okay.
Just a quick timeout. Caitlin is viewing our stream now. at
Oh
the moment.
yay! Woot woot! Hey Caitlin,
Hello.
welcome along. It's usually it's Vespera watching Caitlin. This time it's the other way around. So congratulations.
That it is.
Cool. All right. So you're going to stay and fight the zombies. Well, fuck me if I thought you would do that. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can make that happen. That's not hard. It's going to take another what do you call it check?
Yeah.
Initiative.
Yeah. I know what you mean, but I can't think of the name for it.
Yep.
So, just a reminder that the entangle will still be up, and any zombies like walking into that zone
Yep.
are gonna have
Strength
like half
saves.
movement. So it's gonna, well, they'll have strength saves if they were in it when I casted it.
Right.
But
Those guys are all
otherwise-
dead, unfortunately for them.
Yeah. So it should be half movement and up the stairs and through their own kind.
Right.
Good luck to them.
Fair enough. Initiative, please.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 6 from me. And a 22 for Rokan.
And a 22 for
13.
Rokan. All right, 13 for
13 too.
Dalmador. Excellent, very good.
12 for Alcas.
Okay, Rokan. There are more zombies coming through this entranceway. You mean, Rokan, the thing that you notice here is that the door is basically open. You could literally just shut the doors if you wanted to stop them coming in and bar the way.
No.
All right, you're going to take them down.
Yeah. Me take them down.
All right. To simplify things, then, I'm going to say that because you're using this entranceway as a kind of a hot gates situation to force them through in essentially single file, I'm going to let everyone make attacks with advantage.
Oh, nice.
as long as you are basically you have one person on either side of the door when they come through one at a time, right?
That's me and Elkas, and we can do a good job.
Then, those that are behind them probably don't so much have advantage, or maybe they do. Yeah, fuck it. Everyone can have advantage. Cool. Rokan, first zombie comes in. You've held an action for prepared for them, so it's your turn. You're going to roll to hit with your hand axes.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right,
And my hunter's mark as well
All
as
right.
I can have that.
Do it, please,
Yep.
Alex, if you will. Jojo, rather, I mean to say.
What are we doing? Sorry.
You're rolling to hit for Rokan.
Cool. With his hand axes.
Yep.
That is a 13 for the first.
All right. That's a hit.
Excellent. And that is 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, right? Plus Hunter's Mark.
Plus Hunter's Mark, which is another fourth.
Another
so
4.
that's
Yep,
8 points of damage so currently.
All right, next attack.
Is an 8.
You'd be surprised that actually hits.
Cool. So that's another 6 points of damage.
Another 6 points of damage. Okay, so you did.
I don't know what it is.
You did 14 points of damage in that round, Rokan.
Yes, that's cool.
Okay, the zombie attacks you back, Rokan, with a body slam. It does not hit you with a 10. Aldalmador, it's your turn.
I'm just going to do the same thing that I've been doing, just longbow.
Longbow, okay, cool. Because they're all in close with melee, you have advantage, as said, so you'll be getting sneak attack damage for every attack here.
Sweet. So it's just remind me after the last fuck up. It's just normal roll and then sneak attack.
Roll to hit with advantage.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. That's an 18.
That's a hit. So now you roll your damage and then your sneak attack.
Sweet. Got you now. 6 damage and then another 5.
Okay,
so 11.
You kill the first zombie. Very nice. Next is, do you have any other actions or bonus actions or movement, flavor, or dialogue?
Dumbledore is just pretty happy, just chilling back, firing arrows. So he's just gonna stay where he is.
Very good then. Vespera, it's your turn.
Okay. I've never done this
Wait a
before.
minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not your turn. It's.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Fine.
Is it your turn? I had Rokan. Went from. Aldalmador. That is so fucking weird. Hang on. Why is the initiative doing weird shit?
He should be attuned by the time we finish killing all these zombies.
He's got to be, isn't he?
All right.
Yeah. By the time we
Alexander,
finish
it should be your turn.
I'm
He's
still
attuning.
You're tuning, right.
Still tuning.
Okay, so Alcas, did we take your turn just now? No, okay, your turn.
I just licked the wand, by the way.
Alcas.
I'm just going to hold a strike with my longsword for the next one that steps through the gap.
Okay, the next one does step through the gap. Roll to hit.
Cool. That is a 21.
That hits. Is that with advantage?
Yes.
Yep.
For
Cool.
7 and then 3, so 10 total.
10 total. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on.
Good.
I know what's going on. I was on the wrong frickin' encounter. That's what confused me.
Okay.
Jesus, that's so confusing. Too many encounters open. Okay, so you rolled a 10 to hit, was it? Alcas?
No, it was a 20 something to hit. It was 10 damage
10
total.
damage, right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now I'm clear. Alright, great. Alright, now that I'm back on the correct encounter, Alcas and Vespera, you're actually in the opposite order, but we're going to go Vespera next, and we'll come back to the correct order on the next round.
Okay,
So,
right.
Vespera.
It's my turn.
Yes.
After that, right, I'm going to go up to the door, straight ahead, and I'm going to stretch out my hands, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Alright, Burning Hands. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Burning Hands.
They have dex saves, is that right?
Yes, dex saves. And they're also entangled, and they're.
All right.
and
One of them.
so if I could be burning my entangle at the same time, so it keeps the fire going.
Right. Okay, and the DC is 13, but they should be disadvantaged for these checks because of the entangled.
I don't know.
I'm
That's
gonna make them
you're gonna have to judge
disadvantaged.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one of them seems to have survived out of the entangle, or rather out of the burning hands attack.
Okay.
Do they take half damage or full?
Half as much.
Okay. Cool. So
It's
what's the total?
3d6. Ding, ding. 14.
14
And-
total. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You destroy one of them. 2 others get burned.
Oh, that would be cooler. Oh well. I will have. No, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just okay. I'm going to walk back. Is the one in front of me? Like I won't get hit, right?
You're gonna move back. What?
Yeah, yeah.
Back
I went
from
up
the
to.
door.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't walk right up to melee range because you're using burning hands, or do you?
If I did, would I get more bad guys?
Not really, because they are coming from around a corner on the other side of the door.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're only getting the ones that are in the door frame, which in this case is 3 of them, which is you
Okay,
know,
sweet.
still a fair amount. Same ones that are getting entangled basically in this cluttered doorway, this little hallway. It's about 4 or 5 feet long.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. I won't have done that then.
Okay. All right.
And then
so,
I'll walk back so I don't.
all right. So you just move, you use your movement to get back to cover space, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, he's dead. This zombie comes charging through, attacking at Alcas. 13 to hit Alcas.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. The next one comes charging through at Rokan. 12. That's not going to hit Rokan, I don't think.
No.
Alexander, you're tuning.
Yep, I'm attuning.
All right. 3 zombies push their way through the hole at that point. The first one attacks Alcas for 19 to hit, which is 22 to hit. Slamming
Yes,
Alcas
that's-
for a 7 hit point damage, but you are raging, yeah? Not raging. Okay, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, Alcas. That's a sad story, and I'm sorry to hear that. One of them tries to get past Aldalmador with a slam. Aldalmador, it misses you. The
Good.
third one goes charging past Aldalmador, giving Aldalmador an opportunity attack, but it tries to slam Alex. Alex, what's your armor class?
16.
It misses you, actually. But Aldalmador, you can get an opportunity attack, please. A free longsword attack, I assume. Just roll a hit with the
Yeah,
longsword.
I'll just do a short sword because it's
Yep.
a little bit better.
Well, whatever's in your hand,
Yeah. That's 9. Does that hit?
and that actually does hit. Yes.
Holy shit. Okay. And that's 6 damage.
6 points of damage. All right. Cool. Very nice. Okay.
Very surprising.
Rokan, you're on the top now.
Okay. All right.
You've still
I
got your
attack
hunter's
the
mark.
nearest one.
All right. So the next one. Okay. So the 3 of them have just popped through together right now. And you attack the nearest one. Roll to hit, please. You have advantage to hit.
I just have
remember.
a question. Would Zephyr Strike make me able to take more than one?
Zephyr Strike allows you to move from one to another without accidentally taking an opportunity attack, and it adds a d6 worth of force damage to your attack. And
But you can't do it anyway because you've used both your spell slots.
Okay.
Or Hunter's
so you
Mark.
can't do it anyway.
All right.
now.
All right. No good. Go, go for it.
The
Okay.
hit was 22 to hit.
22 to hit. That's a hit.
Cool.
Damage.
That is
please.
5 points of damage, and I'm assuming obviously he's moved his Hunter's Mark as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 extra point of damage, so that's 8 currently.
Jordan,
Yes.
that first one that you rolled should hit because I rolled a 9 and that was a hit.
Yep.
Because we're doing it with advantage. I'm just
Yeah.
to the advantage roll anyway to see if I got a crit.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Didn't get a crit, but that's alright. And then the second axe goes for a 19 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
That's a hit, and that is 2 points of damage.
Which kills the zombie.
Okay.
Very nice, Rokan. You killed another zombie.
Yeah.
Okay. Dead zombie. Aldalmador, it's your turn.
Oh, is there more zombies?
Oh yeah.
Then I will just continue to. I will put the short sword back and bring up my trusted longbow and just keep firing arrows at it.
Okay, well if you're at close range with a longbow, you're going to be at disadvantage.
Oh, is this the one oh, this is the one about opportunity attack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. Then I'll keep the short sword out and I will attempt to stab it.
All right, roll to hit.
That was a natural 20.
Very well. Do a critical strike, please.
That is 9.
You kill it.
Woohoo!
Destroying that zombie. Okay, very good. Do you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
Yeah, I will turn to Alex and say, "Will you do something?"
Alex, do you do anything? No? Not your turn anyway.
It's not my turn anyway.
It is Vespera's turn.
Right. I am going to send in Theo.
All right.
I want her to go in about... Okay. I want her to go in about 20 feet away, I
20
suppose.
feet away?
Well, yeah, 20 feet in.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bonus action... Okay, sorry. My bonus action is for her to go in and teleport to me.
Right, so you're going to send Theo in to go in and teleport to burn them with the
Yeah.
teleport. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
That's the intention, yes.
So they get dex saves, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So I'm going to get 3 of them to make
Very
dex
good.
saves. First one is a 4, which is a fail. Second one is a 7, which is a fail.
Where's
Third
my
one
features?
is a 6, which is a fail.
Ah, shit! Didn't mean to do that. Don't. Sorry, I was trying to mute, not roll.
Okay, well, that's 11 points of damage to each of those.
Okay. Please hold the line.
Like a flying grenade.
Okay, so how much damage? 11.
11, yes.
To how many?
3 of them.
3. Okay, woof, woof, and woof. Done. Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn, Vespera?
Oh, I'm going to ready my action.
Yep.
I'm gonna...
Yep.
I don't know if I have any good berries left. I'm going to ready... Yeah, I'm going to make some good berries.
Make some good berries.
Yep.
All right, so
Put them
that's
in my pocket. Should have given them out earlier.
All right.
That's it.
So that's what you're doing. Okay, cool. Alcas, your turn. Now, Alcas, I see you're at 2 hit points right now.
Yes. I'm gonna go for a swipe on the closest zombie.
All right, roll to hit.
That is a 16
16 to hit. Hits. Yep.
for 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Yep. Any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
No.
No? Okay, very good then. Moving right along. That was Alcas. Next zombie's dead, next zombie's dead, next zombie's dead. Alexander, you are tuning. Still. Very well. Okay, so you're busy masturbating over your new wand. I get it. Next zombie charges through the door at Alcas, trying to slam Alcas. 19 to hit.
Oh,
Alcas,
gosh.
you're going down, buddy. That is 7 points of damage to Alcas.
And Alcas is down.
Alcas is down. Okay, thank you. So Alkas is unconscious. Second zombie comes charging through at Rokan. Trips over the first zombie and lands on his face, losing his turn.
Yep.
Next zombie comes charging through to attack Aldalmador. 22 to hit Aldalmador.
Oh, that definitely hits.
All right, Aldam, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Rokan, you're still on your feet. Zombies are clambering in over each other. One's fallen down. Meanwhile, your flame-throwing friend is sitting back, masturbating over his wand over by the fireplace. In the back of the room.
I'm gonna
I'm
land.
like shining it up.
I'm gonna land on my knees in the back of the zombies that are on the ground and just let them have axes.
All right, roll to hit, please.
My
That'll be-
knees are in the center of their back, so
Right,
it's
okay.
gonna make it hard for them to move.
Very
Yeah.
nice. And
That's
you're using
22.
22, and that's
Or
with
15.
Hunter's Mark as well, and advantage, so 22 hits. Roll another
Hits.
advantage attack.
3, and I'm going to quickly do that. So that's 3 points of damage so far.
3, and
And
Hunter's
Hunter's
Mark.
Mark is 3 points
Another
damage, so
3.
6.
okay, you kill one of the zombies that's already been hurt. Your second
Okay.
attack comes down on the skull of the next zombie.
Yeah.
It tries to raise
was
its
a
arm in the
17.
way.
That was
Yeah.
a 17 to hit.
17 hits. That's with
And
advantage.
it's with advantage, yes, and it's 5 points of damage.
All right, 5 points of damage to the next zombie, and that's he's already done his Hunter's Mark damage this turn.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, cool. All right, that's done his thing. Aldalmador.
Okay, so one just basically shoulder barged me, right?
Yep, and another one has just knocked Alkas to the ground. Alkas is laying there with a blood nose on the floor. His sword is loosely gripped in his hand.
Okay, then I will head over to Alkas and
Yeah.
try and stab the one that knocked him over.
All right, roll to hit, please.
14.
14, that's going to hit.
Cool. And that is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Zombie 1 or 2, tell me.
Oh, 2.
Okay, very good. You smash into him with your longsword, cutting him almost in half, but he is not dead. He puts one hand over his wound, looks down, looks back up at you, and continues to attack. Vespera is next. Is that the end of your turn, Aldalmador? Do you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
Yeah, I'll just flip him off.
Hasn't been invented yet. You get hit by a fridge.
Cool. I wanted to be hit by a fridge.
Vespera, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I am going to run over to Alcus, chuck a berry in his mouth,
All right.
and then I'm gonna have Theo go in, teleport back out again.
All right. Excellent. So Theo's going to do that. We're going to make some saving throws over here.
Yes,
They are
please.
dex saves. Is that right?
That's the one.
All right. I have a 10 and a 5. Both
Okay.
fails.
Yeah,
All right. How much damage do I take?
5.
5. Okay.
It's not as much.
One of them burns to death, crumbles to the ground, and stops moving. The other one's still going with, like, it's barely moving across the floor, but it's trying to reach out and grab Alcas's leg and pull itself towards him.
Come on, wake up, Alcus. Come on.
Alcas, it's your turn. You've got 1 hit point, Alcas. There's a zombie grabbing your leg right now.
I'm going to go for a slice at that with my longsword.
Roll to hit. You are probably
a-
at disadvantage because you're on the ground right now.
Okay. That's okay. That's a 15 to hit
All right, that hits.
Good job.
for 9 points of damage.
You kill the zombie. I'm going to suggest that you use your movement to stand up during the hit, perhaps.
Yeah. I will then stand up, and then any remaining movement I'll use to move back as well.
All right, very good. Well, you find yourself in a heap of zombies, but the zombie horde seems to have stopped for now. There seem to be some more down the bottom of the stairs, you can see, but they seem to have stopped coming up the stairs right now, and the ones downstairs seem to be a little bit lost and don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of wandering around, leaning on things and touching things.
I
making
think I would like
noises.
to close the door
All right, so you.
if we're out of combat.
All right, so you have to move some of the zombie bodies and parts out of the door frame in order to close the door, but that's okay. You're able to do that.
What you doing? We're not finished.
Look, Alcas went down.
And?
Him up. He look a bit pink, but he be all right.
It was just a small slip. I slipped in some of the blood. That's all.
So that was
I'm fine.
That was less than a minute. What is Alexander going to do? What are you guys going to do for the next 59 minutes of Alexander's attunement?
Kill more zombies.
We could take the staff off of him.
Oh.
I am concentrating to what's going on around me. I'm just tuning to it.
But how can you tune and concentrate? You have to concentrate to a tune.
I think a wisdom saving throw would be in order if someone was going to try and snatch the staff.
Alcas is going to use that 59 minutes to start a short rest and just
It's a good idea.
rest up for a little bit.
All right, so you guys take a short rest. All right.
Okay,
very
yeah,
well.
he's smart.
Very good. At the end of the short rest, you will have had a short rest. You will have regained any hit points and/or spell slots that you may be earned or maybe owed, rather.
Theo disappears, but I get
Quick question.
Theo back again.
Yes.
I'm used to just doing long rests. With a short rest, I have 2 little square boxes. Do I
Right.
click one or both or none?
Start by clicking 1. These are your hit dice,
Oh yeah.
right? And so that will, if I'm not entirely wrong, your hit dice, it's going to roll you your hit dice, and you can roll 1 or 2 levels worth of hit dice, because that's your level 2, right? So you get 2 hit dice.
Okay.
You don't have to spend all of them at once. You might say you've lost 10 hit points and you've got a d6 for your hit dice. You might roll 1 and get a 6 and another one and get a 4, which is 10. Or you might roll differently and
So you do the roll and then you click short rest.
yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll
you,
just do the one then. So that's
choose-
that's 3 hit points, which is back up to full. So sweet.
right, there you go. Okay, so you've
I'm
Cool.
going to
Thank you.
Everyone, here you go. 1 good berry each.
Oh, thank you.
No, don't eat it.
He already has.
Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out, Rokan. Spit it out. Put it back in my hand. Spit it out. Good. I clean it off and I put it in his pocket.
all right, fair enough.
Al Dumbledore just looks at the sparrow and went, "You know how he likes his food. You got to be more careful with this."
I know. Look, I regret having to take it off him, but at the end of the day, like, this might help him, might not. I don't know.
He's not telling anybody, but he's still got his too.
Right. Okay, cool. So you have your short rest.
Yeah.
You hear some moving around outside the door. The stairs go on up above you, curling up the tower further. And you can see paintings and things on the walls on the way up there, mostly pretty faded stuff. After a while, you get the feeling that you're being watched, but you don't know that there's anything much you can do about that.
Nothing that I could do about it anyway.
We go up.
Alexander, you're now attuned to this wand. Now, for your information, the wand has 3 charges. It can be used up to 3 times a day to cast Detect Magic on the person holding the wand, or attuned to it, which in this case is you, allowing you to detect magic in a 30-foot radius for, I think it's a minute at a time, I think. Basically, it's the spell Detect Magic. You can
Cool.
cast that 3 times a day, as long as you've got the wand.
Cool, sweet as. Can you send that in the chat so I can just copy that into my notes?
Yep.
Thank you.
Wand of Detect Magic, 3 charges
So you play tune on wand.
at
Finish.
dawn.
Yes,
Hey.
and can I make a perception check?
What about?
To see what's gone on around me?
You just making a general perception check? Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
just making a general perception check. Yeah, that's a
Sure you can.
19.
19, okay, yep. What are you particularly interested in knowing about?
I think I'm just more like, oh, you guys were fighting something. Oh, things.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's finally come back to reality.
Guys, you
Fat
want
load
us
of help you were.
you want us to kill him
It's
now?
Oh, I think we just use him as bait for all the zombies outside still.
Yeah, as much as I wish we could just kill him, Rokan, no, we can't do that just yet.
I mean, we're here to help him because his staff with the little voices talking to him. Maybe we just throw him to the zombies and use it as a distraction to get out of here.
Maybe we
we-
get. Why we not give the stuff to zombies and let them have fun?
Should we continue? Get out this conversation after we're out of here.
Nah. Okay, we're going downstairs, upstairs. Where we going?
Upstairs.
Can't go
Upstairs.
downstairs.
There's only zombies downstairs. Okay, we go upstairs.
Yeah, we go up.
Upstairs? Downstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yes.
Around the bend.
Around the bend, okay. Just framing up our videos a little
Around
bit better. There we
around
go.
the corner. Corner.
Around the corner, up the stairs. Okay. So heading up the stairs, you get to a little alcove halfway up the stairs, and there's a table there, and a lamp, and a vase, and a little chest at the back.
Oh, look there, a big cup. Big
Can I-
cup.
You see some more
Can I
cups.
can I do an
sitting-
investigation on the chest?
Yeah, you can make an investigation of the chest if you like.
11?
It appears to be a wooden chest. It has
I don't know what I was expecting on that one, but
it
cool.
has brass segments, that is to say, hinges and locks on it and handles. It looks fairly old, and you would say it is of some elven fashion or design.
Could I do a No, but there's no point doing a history check on the chest. I call over to Alexandra and be like, "Hey, there's this chest over here. Does any of your keys work on this?"
I pull out my bundle of keys because I obviously have a lot of keys from DAGDAGIEL as well.
Alright.
I've put on the fancy key, fancy-ish key, and I try that key on the lock of the box.
Alright, you open the box. Inside it, you see a bunch of old scrolls and things inside there.
Can I
they're all
detect magic on them?
You're going to use a detect magic on them?
Yep. I just
Alright.
point the wand at the box and go, detect magic.
Alright.
And I will help with an Arcana check.
You're going to help with an Arcana check. Okay.
If allowed.
Well, some of the scrolls appear to be magical. Most of them seem to be mundane,
And you got skin on them?
made of skin.
Yeah. All of them.
Some of them. Funnily
That
enough,
skin.
probably
That
the
skin.
magical ones, actually.
Can I pick up one of the magical ones and just have a quick read of it?
Have a quick read of it. Well, it's sealed in wax. Do you break the seal?
Yes, I do. I cast my fireball and kind of bolt, and I just put it on top and, go
So you're
and
trying
melt it.
So you melt the wax and seal.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do,
This is where I say I'm sorry, but I've probably just unleashed like
No, it's
something bad.
It's probably
Oh no,
fine. I just
I'm more expecting him to say that you've just completely incinerated them all.
I probably would have just put them in a bag and kept going.
Okay. As you try to do that, as you go to melt the first seal, this spider drops from the ceiling on the back of your neck, Alexander. What's your armor class?
It's a 16.
16. 12 doesn't hit you, but it lands on the back of your neck, and as it hits you, it gets bigger.
I'm just standing very still, going like.
What do you do?
What is it?
It's
What
actually
is
your
it?
turn, Eldalmador. Do you want to take an action? Bonus action? Sorry, yeah, Eldalmador.
Like, how big are we talking that it grows?
It's like this big.
Okay, so it's about a tarantula size.
No, it's much smaller than a tarantula.
Okay.
It's like this big. Tarantulas are like this big.
Can I like
No.
use an unarmed strike to like swat it? Try and swat it.
You gonna try and swat it with an unarmed strike? You can roll to hit with an unarmed strike.
Where have I got to go? Oh, I've got a +1. Really? 2.
2. It's not a natural 1, is it? It is in fact a natural 1.
Yeah.
Cool. How much
So-
damage do
so
I take?
I just smack him in the head.
Roll your damage. Tell me the damage that you do with an unarmed strike, because that's about
0.
Alright, so you managed to do no damage to Alexander, but you do slap him across the face.
That's
Well deserved.
Alright, at that point,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person.
Actually, no. Let's flavor this. Let's actually flavor this. So, instead of like a normal swat, it's just a straight backhand to the head.
right, okay, very good. At that point, the spider transforms into a little demonoid creature thing with wings and pointy claws and pointy spikes on its head.
Good old exit.
Fairly red-looking, ruddy skin. It almost looks like it's on fire. And as it does that, it goes to sting Eldalmador. Does not hit. Alexander, it's your turn.
I turn around, I see this creature, I cast Firebolt at it. Actually, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I cast Charm on it with the staff.
Charm with the staff. Oh, okay. So, it doesn't work. Charm person doesn't work on monsters.
Okay. Okay, well that's my turn then.
You could try fear. I'll give you that as another option.
Yeah, okay, I'll try Fear.
Okay, so there is a spell for that. Let me recall what it is. I think it's just called Fear, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so it gets to make a wisdom save. Wisdom save, here we go. Okay, it saves against the fear from the staff, but you still lose a charge. Okay, do you have any other bonus actions? Movement,
Nope.
flavor, dialogue? No? Okay, Alcas, your turn. Alcas.
We're just going to do the standard Elven longsword at this thing.
Standard elven longsword business. Okay, so you just move in there and try to attack it with your sword.
Yes.
21
Nice.
to hit.
21
That's
to
a
hit.
very strong and palpable hit. Roll your damage, please.
Now, is this creature within 5 feet of an ally?
It is. It's on one of your allies, in fact.
Okay, so that is 4 damage plus another 4 for 8 damage total.
8 damage. Okay, let's take that. Not 48, Russell, just 8.
You can do 48 if you want.
Yeah,
I'm not
why
gonna
not?
complain.
I've seen it done, but not by you. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Alcas?
Yes.
All right, very good. Rokan.
Rogan, well, is it dead?
No.
I'll exit.
You axe it. All right.
Yes,
very
I
good.
won't use hunting mark though.
All
I'll
right.
just-
So you bring your axe down on it, trying not
Yep.
to hit Alexander that it is on. So roll
Yep.
a hit, please. Any
Yep.
natural ones will palpably hit Alexander, doing direct damage to him.
That's all right. I won't mind.
Roll to hit.
That's 10 to hit.
10 to hit. Does not hit. Second
Oh.
attack.
Second
Off-
attack
off with an
is a 22.
That does hit. All right, damage, please.
The damage is 1 damage.
One damage. Okay.
1 damage. Okay. This creature falls off Alexander's shoulder to the ground and begins to get up. As it does that, a second one of these creatures drops from the ceiling at the back and lands on Vespera.
Yeah.
It's in
Yeah.
spider form right now when it tries to bite Vespera. What's your armor class, Vespera?
17.
It rolls a natural one, falls off you, and you can have a opportunity attack.
Okay, well, I will use my opportunity to bonk him
All right,
with
roll to hit.
my quarterstaff. Oh, nice. 19.
That hits.
And just simple. Oh, well, that was that great. None.
No
So-
damage.
Excellent.
Okay, and now it's your actual turn, Vespera. You can still attack the same guy again if you like.
I will. I'm going to bonus action Shillelagh, creating the making my stick blossom into
Flowers and bloom.
red maple leaf and everything. And then I'm going to hopefully hit him.
Right.
Let's go.
Do it.
Nice.
19.
18 again.
Yep, that hits.
Actually, there's probably more, and doesn't matter anyway. So 5.
5 points of damage. Very good. Okay, El Dalmador.
Sorry. Yeah, so
Yep.
I've got my Elven short sword out, and I see the one that has just fallen off Alex, and
Yeah.
I look at it, and I attempt to stab it.
Roll to hit.
That's an 8.
An 8 on this guy is not going to hit.
Ah, shit.
Sorry to say. Do you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
No.
Okay, very good. The nearest creature to you, this what now appears to be a kind of devilish imp creature, comes climbing up your body at your face, El Dalmador. Its attack roll is a mere 9, meaning it does not hit you. Alexander Cordana.
Can I just stamp my foot on it?
You can try. That'll be an unarmed strike, though. Roll to hit.
Yes. And that is a passive 20.
It has 1 hit point, and you kill it.
Excellent. Because I have pretty. So I
Alright.
just stand on it and squash it.
Very good. There is another one, however, on near Vespera. Is that the end of your turn, Alexander? That was your action?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Alcas.
I'm going to go for a grapple and try to grab this one that's on Vespera. Or
Alright.
near Vespera.
Roll to hit first.
Just an unarmed strike.
Unarmed
roll to hit.
strike. Yep.
That is a 13.
That grabs it. Let's make an athletics check. Because you're bigger than it, you can have advantage.
That is an 18.
Okay, and I got a 1. So I guess you grab it. What do you do with it?
I just try to grab it by the scruff of the neck and just hold on to it.
All right. So you're holding it. It can't move now from where it is. Okay. Cool. That's the end of your turn, Alcas.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Rokan.
actually, some dialogue of what do we do with this thing?
Kill it.
Rokan's turn.
Cook it. Okay. Okay, hang on.
Alcas has grabbed it. Rokan, it's your turn.
Okay, I will grab it and crush it.
All right, so you're going to grab it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you going to... You're going to crush it, or how do you crush it?
Grab it by the neck and...
Try to break its neck?
Yeah, pull it apart.
All right, well, I guess we'll make an unarmed attack for this.
Yes, certainly. That is a 10.
You can have advantage because it's restrained.
Yeah.
And that is another 10.
Okay, seems to be able to wriggle free of your grip. Despite that, it's climbing through Alcas's hands to get away from Rokan's hands. So it's pretty dexterous, it appears. And as it does that, it goes to bite Alcas. Oh, that is a sting. Actually, 20, natural 20. Oh dear.
Whoa.
Can you make... So that's 6 points of piercing damage. Can you make a con save, please, Alcas? 19. Very good. That's going to take...
Just quickly, though,
yeah.
we still have that effect. I've got disadvantage on con save, don't I?
Dex saves, I think. Is it con saves or dex saves?
Wasn't it all
I thought it,
saves?
yeah,
It was
saves.
all saves.
Right, you're right. Yes, so yes, you do have disadvantage. So you better roll that again.
I rolled a 20,
So
so
you
it's
say-
a 19.
All right, so you take a further 7 points of poison damage. Okay. So 6 from the piercing and 7 from the poison. Alcas, you're down to 15, I see. Is that correct?
No, I'm down to 2.
Down to 2. Again. Okay. Very well. Vespera, it's your turn.
Enough of this. I'm just gonna jab it in the face like this.
With the staff.
With my shillelagh.
With your shillelagh. Okay, roll to hit, please.
All right.
You're gonna have advantage because it's being controlled right now.
Excellent. Natural 20.
Very well. Damage, please.
That is so cool. Okay, and I can do crit damage. It's already done, so... Oh, wow. 17.
Wow.
Jesus.
17. Okay, so how much total damage?
17.
Okay, well, this imp is very, very dead now. You smash its head and it goes right up against the wall, crushing its skull. And it just dies there, twitches for a few seconds, and then goes limp on the end of your staff. And when you peel your staff off the wall, the imp kind of sticks to the head of the staff for a second, to the end of the shillelagh staff, and then it slides off with a wet splat on the cobblestones.
To be honest, I didn't think I was going to hit it. I could be better, but I just don't feel like I'm that great,
Can I get a perception check from everybody, please?
Of course.
Certainly.
Natural 20.
All right.
7 from me,
Cool.
and a 19 for
And a
Rokan.
19 from Rokan.
14.
24 all up with nat 20.
Eldelmador 24, Rokan 19. Vespera, you hear some voices from above, upstairs somewhere. Eldelmador and Rokan, you recognize they sound like they might be speaking common with a Barakyle accent.
Common with the Barakyle accent.
Out of character, I don't think my character has come across a Barakyle, so would I know that?
I think you have, haven't you?
No.
Barakyle Envoy Wizards?
You came across one at the camp that was talking to Urania.
You are right. Thank you very much. So, yes, my character would know that. Okay, continue.
Okay.
Rokan.
So you're halfway up the stairs, you're at an alcove halfway up the stairs, you just fought off 2 imps, and now you can see at the top of the stairs, the curved stairs go around to the top of this platform. there are these dusty stone steps. There is an archway and a pair of double doors there that lead into the next chamber or room. And from behind those double doors, you hear talking sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, it's just gonna go through.
I was about to say, I was literally about to say, Rokan, want to have some fun?
Yeah, he's going through literally.
All right. So Rokan charges up the stairs. Does
I
everybody
follow.
else? You follow.
Yeah.
Alcas.
I'm going to use my bonus action to get Theo out.
All right. So you pull Theo out from your tattoo on your back.
Yes.
Comes this flaming moth.
Flaming little moth. Aww.
Theo.
Super cute.
All right. So Theo flies forward with you, keeping pace with you as you get to the door. Alexander, are you with them?
Yeah, I'm following them. I have put the wand in my bag though, so I'm now attuned to it, but not attuned to it.
All right. And you burst open the doors.
And keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, as you burst open the doors, you find yourselves in a chamber where there are two individuals standing there. One of them stands at the back with a staff. The other one, actually the one with the staff, is standing closer to the door, come to think of it. The floor sinks down about a foot behind them into a kind of hexagonal space of sunken floor, in which you can see the shapes of circles and other arcana marked out on the floor. There are candles about the place. Incense comes from a censer in the corner. You can see various banners and sigils around on the walls and floor and ceiling. The second figure sits at a table, a small circular stone, almost like a coffee table, but they sit next to it and they have their hand on this red orb. It looks identical to the orb that you found on the other Barakyle wizard. And he looks up at you all and he says, "We've been expecting you."
As he says that, Rokan runs and dives at him.
Right, well, Rokan's running and diving, and that is the shot upon which we finish tonight's session. Next session shall begin with initiative. You better be here on time. And, yeah, there you go. Good luck. Thank you,
Let's
everyone.
check my calendar.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very
DAGDAGIEL
much.
this week. We're going to
Thank
do a
you, thank you.
raid.
Raid.
Raid someone? Who are we going to raid? Let's see. Feel free to suggest raids. I'm going to head over to my creator dashboard here for a second and check out who I've got lined up for raids. Ooh, Dreaded GM. We're going to raid you, motherfucker. Here we go.
Go get him.
We're going to get him.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
He's got 10 viewers. We've got more than he does today. That's like the first. So that'll be hilarious.
All right,
in
thanks,
2,
guys.
1,
Bye.
0. Rating now.
Oh, yay.
That was fun.
Okay, cool banana.
That was so fun.
Okay.
Oh my god. We killed so many skeletons.
Well,
Zombies.
well,
Zombies, yes.
but Alex did fuck all.
That's true. Don't allow them to level when we level.
Yeah, that's actually that's true. He spent so much time attuning that
So
if we level, he
have
doesn't
done
deserve
the
it.
raid, And now we're going to get out of here.
I'll see you all. Bye-bye.
See you, Barry.
Goodbye.
See you, everyone.
Hey, you want
Bye.
to, if you guys have time, do you want to chat on Discord?
Yes, I
Okay.
will jump in for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll jump in for